Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Metal Gear Thursdays here on the Nick Copy stream. I never know what I'm gonna do. No, that's not pre-planned. I just do shit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll let you be the judge. Hi, everyone. Me. Sorry I'm a bit late today. Been dealing with a poorly boy. The thespian in you coming out. Indeed. This is me. Still dealing with a poorly boy. I say poorly, he's fine. He's happy and he's jumping around and playing and he's as happy as can possibly be. It's just he's got a really nasty rash around his face, a little bit on his hands, but he's getting there. He's been such a trooper, but he's really struggled to go down to bed tonight. So me and Heidi have both been in and out of his bedroom trying to sort of calm him down and keep him quiet and calm, and hopefully he'll now sleep lovingly for a few hours when he next wakes up and starts screaming. That's Heidi's problem now. Live. Thank you. It's this is another one of my QWERTYs. We were talking about these the other day when I had my Cornetto trilogy one on. I mentioned the Metal Gear Solid ones I've got, and I found it today, so I thought I'd put it on. It's the snake in a box. Oh, there goes my controller. There's a snake in the orange box. Looks like something may have stalled. Pending actions. Come on. Push through. It's queued. Hey, Cosmic, it is queued. Hello, Pedro. Hello, Meryl. I'll pause the queue and resume the queue. Come on. So it's just stuck. I think it'll just go through eventually. Shouldn't be in a queue. Nothing's blocking it. Got one in default. There's nothing you can do to. There's nothing I can do to push. There's nothing I can do to push through. For anyone who doesn't, we're supposed to have Cosmic's intro should have played by now, but StreamerBot just doesn't. StreamerBot's like stalled. I was like, it doesn't want to do anything. There's no way to kind of like force the queue through. There's no refresh or anything. Like I can't delete the trigger or anything like that.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet.
That one went through because that one's a different queue. Which I don't know why my walk-on alerts isn't in that queue. And now that one that's just done is still stuck in a queue. It hasn't completed yet. That's still down as a pending action. What is going on? StreamerBot, please. It's just nothing will go through. I'm gonna restart StreamerBot. No, I don't have a copy of StreamerBot already running. I just closed it. Oh my god. It's completely walked, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else. Come on, where are you? I'm trying to kill it in my task manager, but task manager seems to suggest it just took a while to close. All right, reopening it now. hope no one said anything because I can't see anything. Right. We should be back. We should be back up and running. There we go. Right. Cosmic, if you want to say hi again, I think it'll now work. Hey!
Last Thursday when I was driving home, I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east.
We got there eventually. Some guy came in the chat and threatened deportation again. You just get all of my backup streams prepped so that I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we did it. Hello, light clip. Yeah, yeah, we did do it. I was so surprised at that. All right. Hi. Right, let's play some Metal Gear Solid 2, shall we? Enough of this technical support. Let's play some video games. Let's do some speed runs. Ready for Sunday. Well, on Sunday, I'll have my first ever dedicated Metal Gear Solid 2 marathon run. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? First ever one. Fortnite. No, this is these are the guys from Fortnite. You might recognize Snake and Raiden from Fortnite that are in this. Yeah, this is my first ever dedicated Metal Gear Solid 2 run. For a marathon. I have run Metal Gear Solid 2 for a marathon once before. That was the end of last year. I did a run for really longathon. I don't recognize a Snake and Raiden recognize a Fort. Yeah, nobody knows who they actually are. What, Metal Gear Solid? What the heck's that? Those are the two guys from Fortnite, and one of them is really old. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, so I ran for really longathon. I ran the Metal Gear Solid trilogy, so I did run Metal Gear Solid 2 as part of that run. I haven't played Fortnite in ages. I still have it installed. I think I don't know if it's up to date. Yeah, I really started playing Fortnite again when Snake and Raiden skins dropped, but I got nowhere near trying to get them. What's a Fortnite? Hey Bazo, hey Johnny. Fortnite, you know. Come on, Johnny, you know what Fortnite is. It's the game that Snake and Raiden come from. Anyway, I keep going to my options. I don't think I need to, but let's do them anyway, just to be on the safe side. We want previous, and I think that's it. This is the only change I actually need to make. 4 Nights at Freddy's. Are you OG? Am I original? I don't know what that's. I don't know what the I don't quite understand the premise of the question. Am I OG? It's like those things, those Shakespeare. Oh, Fortnite. Oh dear Hippolyta, it's been one fortnight since I last had my hard longing for your bosom. Edward. I've done Shakespeare. I've done Shakespeare. Done 3, 2 full Shakespeare plays and a little bit of one more. I was in a Midsummer Night's Dream and I was in The Tempest. Tempest is my favourite Shakespeare play. Brilliant play. Loved it. Yeah, I really loved The Tempest. Oh god, no, let's not go down that road again. Right, load game. Of course, we start on a new game of Plus. Kachang. What's that? You just got a screenshot of this one save. Yeah, look at that, Nick. Nick has got a very easy EF connecting bridge save. Paparazzi. Right, this is all actually maybe before we start a run. Let's do the one bit. Let's do the one bit that we know that I'm shocking at.
Shut up in there, will ya?
Yep. See, I knew I knew this would happen. Hey, Eli. No, Eli's been a bad boy. He's thrown up this evening. Been a bad boy.
Snake.
Right, come on. Can I? Let's make sure I bloody remember. There we go. Cool. Fine. Done. There we go. That's fine. Cool. Well, I'm not buggering around anymore with.
We've managed to avoid drowning.
We kind of managed. Oh, and I'm now a Game Boy. This is what I'd look like in 8-bit. I'll try. You know what? I'm gonna just let me give mag clit ladder. Huh? What?
Shut up in there, will ya?
Oh. That's not what's supposed to happen. Oh, Steam, why are you not using... Steam isn't using my controller. Steam, why are you not using my controller settings? Ah! And now we're over here. Hey, Steve-O. I don't want to use it. It's telling me it's given me the official layout. Why have you given me the official layout? I have my own layout for this game. Trackpad Turbo, thank you very much indeed. Apply layout. Good job, good job we tried this before. Right, there we go. Right, Trackpad Turbo is working again. Turbo is on. Right. Yeah, see, this is why I gave up on... trying to do mag ladder, because I just screw it up every time. But your no fish won't be on this channel. It'll be on the no fish. Sorry, I think it's on the channel 374.
What the hell are you doing?
It's a good question. I ask myself that every day. Every time I wake up in the morning. Nick, what are you doing? Stop it. That wasn't it either. Yeah, it'll be on. I believe it's channel 734, 364. I've forgotten the name of the channel. That wasn't it either. Come on, Nick. Get it together. Let me find the name. What's the name of the channel? What's the name of the stream? No, I didn't call it that. I wrote it on. Oh, excuse me. I put it on my There we go, got there. Thank you. I put it on the on my go live notification. Come on. I get spotted here anyway. It's fine. Right. I think we're probably good. I think I know what I'm doing. I probably don't. It'll be terrible, but we'll get there. Oh, rename a split. Reach Olga to Harry Potter. Oh, lovely. That's oh that makes me ill just thinking about it. But a redeem is a redeem. A redeem is we have not had a rename a split in quite a while. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually making me ill. How do you enjoy dipping into the Bandicoot trilogy? I loved it. I mean, I loved it 4 years ago when I first did it, but yeah, it was good getting back into it. Really think that I can try and like actually get a time for the leaderboards this time round, which would be really nice. Right, let's do this now cursed run. Because the splits are just horrible. The split names are just horrible. At least one split name is just horrible. All right, let's do this. So yeah, just again, so people know, I am running this. I'm running this on this Sunday, 1:15 in the afternoon GMT. I'm gonna find the name of the bloody... What's the name of the group? Channel 734's No Fish 2025. You see both split names. Oh, it's because I renamed the wrong one. That's why. It's because the ask was to rename Reach Olga to Harry Potter. Not rename Olga to Harry Potter. There we go. That's how it should actually look. Boom. So yeah, this Sunday, No Fish 2025. The whole idea of No Fish 2025 is that there are supposed to you're encouraged to do a run that has no fish in it. And of all the games in the Master Collection, there's only one game in the Master Collection that has no fish in it. And it's actually Metal Gear 1 and not this. There is a cutscene, the opening cutscene where Raiden enters the big shell. He swims through the hole that Snake's already left behind, and he infiltrates the big shell for the first time. There are fish. It's the only time we've seen any fish. But it is a cutscene. We do not watch it during the speedrun. We won't see it during a speedrun, so I'm still counting it. I'd submitted the run before we found that fish, because I looked all over. I played the game and I looked all over. Are there any fish? Like any fish like in the pantries or in the oceans or in rivers or something? No fish. But yeah, we then discovered actually there is a fish in this one cutscene. Fish and mailed. There was supposed to be a shark. The only cutscene Raiden leaves Fortnite and enters the big shell. Oh. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's pick our game. Very easy. All right, for realsies this time, not just for plays. 3, 2, 1. Give it to a snake.
Start.
There we go. Good boy, Snake. Thank you, Rorschach. It's very kind of you. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. Metal Gear Solid 2. One of my least favorites. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite speedrun in the series, but it's only because all I've really done is very easy and a little bit of normal. One of my objectives this year is to learn European Extreme for this, and I think that's when I'm going to really start to enjoy Metal Gear Solid 2 again. But yeah, it's always been a bit of a weird one for me. Not a lot happens in it. Ooh, I didn't get spotted by the camera. That was interesting. Does have some of the best music in the series, though. Don't get me wrong, I love Metal Gear Solid 2. I absolutely adore this video game. Just not as fond of the speedrun as others. Granted, still better than Metal Gear Solid 1. Any percent. Harry Gregson Williams. Oh, she's gone left. That's bad for me, because I'm bad. Always forget, I need to hold my controller up, not on my lap. I always want right side Olga, because I'm bad at left side Olga. Left is faster, but only if you can do the left version of Olga, and I can't. I'd much rather just do right and get it done. Yeah, I much prefer right side. It's slower. With left side, you can complete the fight before she says a little line of dialogue. Back down we go. You've also got to hand it to Metal Gear Solid. If we didn't have Metal Gear Solid 2, we wouldn't have the twin snakes. And if we didn't have the twin snakes, I wouldn't have done GDQ. So I do have to have some appreciation for MGS2. Plus, I have done the whole game blindfolded. Hey! Space Spiffman, thank you very much for the sub. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. We are going to do the... Hopefully, I'm going to do the... Oh. Oh, crap. Not going to do anything. Get out of the way. Leave me alone. There we go. Okay. I would agree with Johnny there. That's a really good assessment. MGS2's story is incredible. Like, oh, it's so timely. Like, it was so ahead of its time, and the themes and stuff that are in it absolutely resonate today. But yeah, just I think it's probably the speedrun spoiled it for me. Yay! Meow. I think the speedrun spoiled MGS2 for me, because once you know exactly how to get through it as quickly as possible, you realise there's not actually that much to it. There's really not that much game in Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, I was a little early on that one. Oh, I'm Mr. Negative now. I am Spider-Man's Mr. Negative. Oh, this is bad. This is a very bad... Ow. There we go. I'm sort of... Do I look funky? Am I a funky person? I do need some sort of notification for when that's turned on, so I know to stop. Like, stop. Couldn't get the guy. Oh, that guy's not dead yet. Crikey, that was awful. I've also always been bad at garbage. Microphone effects button. That would be pretty cool. I don't know what you can... There's not as much stuff you can do with your microphone, though, is there? It's not quite as impressive.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of road states.
Oh, I screwed that up massively. I kind of half went for mag skip and then forgot what I was doing. So we'll just do this. We're down. I mean, I'm massively behind. Oh yeah, there is voice changer. I don't know if I've got voice changer. I'm actually not sure if I've got voice changer in some capacity. I know there's lots of different ways you can have voice changer. Roll. Well, hey.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear.
Thank you very much, the Eagle. Thank you very much for the resub.
Snake.
And
Did
Eagle
you
is
like
here.
my sunglasses?
Sunglasses.
Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Thank you very much. And with that, we have got a hype train started. Choo-choo!
We, the Marines,
Use AI voice change to become Snake, perhaps. I know there is. I do know of an AI. I know of an AI voice thing that you can do text to voice. That can do text to voice, but I don't know if it can do it like live like that. That would be quite difficult, I would have thought. Wasn't there a text-to-speech of the message? No, I heard it. Did no one else hear it? I definitely heard the message read out because the... Job. Did anyone else hear the message from... Did anyone hear the message from saying Sergeant Deagle has resubscribed. And then it read out what Deagle said. Ah, what am I doing? No. Okay. That should have come through StreamerBot. Maybe I do need Maybe I do need SpeakerBot. I have SpeakerBot, which is what reads the message out to us. We are like a minute behind already. This run's already shit. I might stop. Let's stop and fix this.
Reset.
You heard that, right? You heard it just go reset, right? You all heard that, yeah? I'm not losing it there, right? Okay, cool. Right, let me just replay. I'm just gonna check action cues, action history. Twitch resubscribe, requeue. Oh yeah. Yeah. That didn't come through strip. So I removed SpeakerBot from OBS because SpeakerBot was being read through StreamerBot, but it's not. So yeah, that absolutely won't work. Which does that mean like every time? Does that mean like my Keratin Frog? If anyone's been using my Keratin Frog message, have you not heard that in the last few streams either? Because I'm sure that. So I removed it because I thought it was being played twice, but apparently not. All right. Well, luckily it's a really easy fix. I just have to add audio application, create new.
What the hell are you doing?
So I know, see, that's not coming through SpeakerBot. I already have a SpeakerBot one. Those all come through StreamerBot, not SpeakerBot. SpeakerBot is what does all of the text-to-speech stuff. Right. So now, if I cue this up again.
A message from SGT Deagle, who has now subscribed on Twitch for 17 months. Kept you waiting, huh?
There we go. Oh,
a message from SGT Deagle. What DA heck are you doing?
Where's the text? Where's the text bubble? I might just remove the text bubble from. I might just remove the text bubble from Keratin Frog because it never bloody works. I don't know why. Why did the text bubble for Keratin not appear? I don't know, maybe it's because I'm on. Because I'm on alerts and audio. Maybe because I'm on that scene at the moment. Well, I'm not on that scene. We're not on that scene on here. We're on this. Let me just cue that Keratin again.
A message from SGT Deagle. What DA heck are you doing?
I have no idea why the speech bubble isn't showing up with the text in it, but it never bloody worked properly anyway. So I might just get rid of it. But yeah, it's always one step forwards and two steps back with StreamerBot sometimes. But I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's StreamerBot not triggering something. I don't know if it's OBS not doing something. Do I have a job? Yeah, thankfully it's not this because I would not be paid very well for how shit this is. But yes, I do have a job. That's why the other reason I don't do this full time. already have a full-time job. Right. Very nice. It's not, it's right. I wouldn't call it a very nice job. Right. Reset game. Let's start this up again, shall we? Some people don't have jobs, they play video games all day. I mean, if I could get paid to play video games all day, then I'd absolutely do it. I do have a I do have an OnlyFans. It's and as we all know, I am not sent. That's worse. That's better. I do have an OnlyFans, and as everyone knows, it's voiced by Roz from Monsters Inc. Make $20 a week and live with mum and dad. I mean, my son lives with mum and dad. Because I'm the dad. Oh, God. Oh, no. Why has this been clipped? Why are we clipping? Oh. No, but back when I was living at home with my mum and dad, Twitch wasn't really a thing. That's, yeah. It's been a while. God, I'm so glad I don't live with my parents. I live very happily with my wife and 15-month-old son. I was threatened by deportation on my last, from a YouTuber on my last stream. All right, are we ready to try this again? Now that everything's working. Take it away, Snake. Oh my God, I do. Hello. Oh my God. I'm tempted to stop this speed run and set that up right now. No notification. No notification. Nothing comes up just all of a sudden out of nowhere. Hello. Oh, sorry, you meant that the clip didn't work. Oh God, I think you're right. Streamer bot's not having a good time. I think it's getting confused. I think too much stuff is happening. Oh. What do you mean I have an OnlyFans? I never said that. Right side Olga, right side Olga. No, left side. I mean, I could try it, but I'm bad. No, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother trying it. I'm bad at it. You have to like shoot a there over and over. So behind the scenes, I never said lies and slant. I never said any of this. What are you talking about? What OnlyFans? What Roz from Monsters Inc? Do you guys hear yourself? Crazy. It's a crazy ideas. Every time we say la le lule lo, it'll say la le lule lo. I'm not pretty good. Yeah, pylons. Great clip. I love that one. Just one of Nick's many crazy noises that he comes out with. For the rest of the noises that I come out with, you'll have to subscribe to my Lale Lulelo. No! What? I did better! Hi, Alexi. We've all gone a little bit mental. Or is it just me? It might just be me. Am I speaking out of turn for everyone? Or am I projecting? Am I trying to project onto everyone? Instead of actually taking responsibility for my own mental health decline? I've done it again. Stop bapping this guy. Just me. I've got to stop bapping that guy. It's really bad. Gaslighting us all once again. That's what you guys tune in for, right? That allow me to project my own feelings and, you know, mental well-being onto you all. I'm not mad. We're all mad.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
1, 2, 3.
Freeze.
Okay, that was too slow. Oh, what? Okay, I didn't lose any time, so. Oh god. Ah. Oh my god, there's your clip. There it is. It's the clip. I do believe the way it works, that should still be a clip of the time that you suggested. It's just everything else is... Twitch will have done the clip at the right time. It's just, it's taken forever for everything else to work. You'll have to check. You have to check the clip and see. I do believe that clip will be of like 5 minutes ago.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear...
Hey, there we go. That's better. One good old-fashioned... one good old-fashioned... one of them.
that exist all over the world are no longer a threat.
Thanks, Big Joe.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet,
It seems everyone loves my Lale Lulelo. See, that now sounds worse.
Metal Gear was to compete with the US's nuclear. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear.
1,
Was to compete with
2.
nuclear strike capability.
How long are we gonna have to wait for this one?
A swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say the
Feet picture.
importance of air.
My feet. You would want to. There we go. We didn't have to wait quite as long for that one. You would want my feet. My feet aren't anything special. That's not me trying to say like my feet are gross or really really horrible or anything like that. I'm just saying there wouldn't be anything interesting about pictures of my feet. The fuck are we talking about? Why? Why are we talking about my feet? What the fuck is happening? Why am I trying to make this a PB? Why am I trying to justify my feet to you? What am I doing? I didn't start you. I most certainly did not start it. I am definitely not the person who suggested feet. Oh my god.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Just a note there, 1st of September is the birthday I've got on here, just in case everyone's, you know. Said feet. I have a feet finder account. Love me some feet. That's what it would say on my Lale Lulelo. No, stop saying that. Just sounds worse. Oh my days. Just sounds worse. No, not the clip. One for the wiki feet. The feet cam. I've got see, I'm wearing slippers right now. So you wouldn't even see it. You wouldn't even see my feet anyway. I love my slippers. I got like Ugg boot style slippers for Christmas off my mother-in-law. Oh, they're so comfy. I love them. I wear them all the time. I live in a quite cold house. Get out of the way, pigeons. Really, though. I'm trying to think of something witty to say and I just can't think of anything. All I can think about are feet. All I can think about is feet. Fuck's sake. What am I doing? What have you reduced me? This is what you guys have reduced me to. Slipper. There you go. These are my slippers. Love these.
Yeah, we did it.
Now I've got a cold foot. I've got one really warm foot and one really cold foot. Toffee yogurt? Where did toffee yogurt come from? If you were to dip... Oh, wait, I didn't see... Okay. If you were to dip your feet into a condiment, which would you pick? The fuck? Also, how quick was the response of toffee yogurt? Meryl, you did not just... I'm looking in the wrong camera, of course. Meryl, you did not just come up with that off the top of your head. Now, that was premeditated. You've been thinking about this for a while. Finally, somewhere where I can share my deep, dark secrets of feet condiments. Someone who understands. I don't know why I rolled there. That was really stupid. Right, there we go. We're sorted. We're set now. I did my feet in fish once. I did one of them fish therapy things. Surely Pete, please tell me some people have heard of this. Otherwise, I'm going to sound like a fucking crazy person. Say, it is where fish eat your skin. Yeah. So yeah, you go into like I've not seen a shop do it in ages. But yeah, you go into like a special, you go into a special shop or a special spa. And there'd just be these tanks of little fish. They look like little tadpoles. I can't remember what kind of fish they are. But they eat the dead parts of your skin because they love it apparently. And yeah, they just eat the dead skin off your feet. It's quite a lovely sensation. It's really nice. Only ever did it once. This was at uni. Me and two other guys I was doing a show with. Just one day we'd finished a rehearsal and one of them was just like, have you guys ever done this? Because it's actually really nice, and considering like how much we're on our feet at the moment doing shit, might be quite nice. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a go. Yeah, I only ever did it once. Quite nice. Meryl's lurking. Gone off to find some fish to eat their feet. Whilst eating a toffee yogurt, probably. Oh dear. Man, when El Paso came in here and requested Harry Potter for the name of the first split, I thought that was as low as we were going to get tonight. Clearly, I made a mistake. Gone off to find some of that yogurt. Whee! And up, and And over. And... oh, wrong way. Who's there? Bonk. Bonk that guy. He got bonked. Oh, come on. Why did... I don't even know why I attempted that. That was so stupid. Joing. Oh, gotta remember to try and jump in and hit the... Claymore. Breaking news on Discord. Bum 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 bum. We're waiting. I did see this isn't the breaking news, but the like collector's editions and digital deluxe editions of Snake Eater Delta got revealed today. It's like, yeah, if you get the digital deluxe edition or whatever it's going to be called, or the pre-order edition, I don't know what it is. You'll get like a load of camos and some face mask. The thing is, I kind of do want it because it's got you get a face mask camo, one of the keratin and one of the gecko. I kind of want them. But there's gold camo and there's a white tuxedo which looks quite nice. Peace Walker sneaking suit, Peace Walker battle suit. So yeah, some cool stuff. But I've already seen pre-orders for it for PC, and they're looking at like 60 quid. Like, I don't want to spend that much money on a single video game. I do have a notification on Discord. Blues, you're killing us here. What is it? Always forgets. Box 1 is always first. I wonder why. What is it? See if you... I'm in the middle of a speed run. I've gone the wrong way. Is it the notification on my Discord, or is it something else? Oh, it's not something about feet, is it? You're probably looking about $80, I would think. I guess.
Who's there? Who's that?
In any case, it's expensive. I reckon it's the greatest news of all. I'm going to be really disappointed if I go over and have a look. I'm also only 20 seconds behind at the moment. This is doing all right. In that case, you probably get it for $70. Usually, when there's a conversion from US dollars over to pounds, they'll bump it up over here. Huh. Or do that. I mean, I have a couple of websites that I try to go to before I go to Steam. CD Keys tends to be my my main one. I don't know how much the like collector's editions, because there's like a collector's edition as well, which has got a load of like you get the steel book and you get a load of other stuff. Oh, all right. Tickling my nose. Ugh. Ow. Oh yeah. Because, of course, that's also a part of it. If you get the collector's edition, you get to play the game 2 days early. which I do really do think that practice should be. It's just a scam. Early access in that way, to me, is a complete scam. Okay, that makes sense. That's what I was expecting it to be. 1, 2, up. Indeed. 90 quid. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I can't get the physical edition anyway, because the physical edition, there won't be a physical edition for PC. There is never a physical collector's edition for PC. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, the pay to play early is just a scam. Like, it's nothing. Particularly in a game like Metal Gear Solid 3, like the whole point of how it started was like for games like Call of Duty, so you could get a head start early on the online aspect, you know, and that's why people really liked, you know, oh, I could get a head start, I could be ahead of the game. Metal Gear Solid 3 is single player, it doesn't make any sense to have it early. But Konami is Konami, and Konami is the worst, so we're gonna get all of the shit. It does, for me in particular, it does feel a bit shitty because of speedrunning. Because now it means that there's going to be people out there who potentially get the game early and start figuring out all this, you know, either figuring out speedrun stuff or finding glitches and tricks and things before anyone's even had the, you know, other people have had a chance to even play the game. It's only 2 days, so it's not a huge deal. But it's something that I got, I was really tempted to look at Indiana Jones. I actually started playing Indiana Jones last night. Finally. I've had it installed and because I've got Game Pass. But then I started seeing clips and stuff on Blue Sky of people who bought like the, you know, pre-ordered it or whatever and got it early. And already finding speedrun tricks in it. I'm like, oh, well, there goes the fun of that, I guess. And that's kind of something I'd worry a little bit about Metal Gear Solid MGS3. You know, 2 days early means it will come out on the Tuesday. Like, I could get it on the Tuesday. We could play it on the Tuesday, but that'd be it. I'll be working the rest of the week. I ain't got time to play the game the rest of the week. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't like the idea of it anyway, on principle, because it's a scam. In my eyes. After the 2 days are up, you've paid for nothing. You get nothing. Oh, balls. Well, this has gone horribly wrong. Oh, no, it hasn't. I just do that shot there. That was slow. But that could have been a lot worse. Yeah. As I say, it's just after those 2 days are up, that bonus is means nothing. You don't have anything. You've just played it a little slightly bit earlier. It's just stupid. Hide it, locking things behind pre-order bonuses and stuff. Anyway, I think with the pre-order, I think with this one, it's you're pre-ordering it and getting the camo pack for free There's already a camo DLC pack, and that's for pre-ordering it, you'll get that for free. I think that's what it is, or something like that. This is any percent very easy. It is the fastest way of blasting through the game. I do have an intention this year, though, to learn European Extreme. Fuck Konami and fuck Delta. I'll say I'll agree with fuck Konami. Konami is Konami and Konami is the worst. But let's go so far as to just to shit on Delta straight away. See what happens first. Right, we have a gun. We have a uniform. We have a knocked out guard. And we can start making our way into to find aims. Whoops. That wasn't good. That also wasn't good. I'm not really shitting on it. You just said fuck Delta. And this is the Claymore trick. Shoot the Claymore. Triggering an alert. Means all of the guards get out of the way, so we don't bump into any of them. Oh shit, sugar. But if you get spotted doing a roll like that, that's going to cause you some problems. We're back on evasion, so we're fine. We can keep moving. That didn't actually lose me that much time. It still lost me time, but not that much. And the elevator doors don't close, which is the other big timing thing there. Run up to this bit of the wall. Knock. Got him. You did not miss. Thankfully, you did not miss any feet-related content. I'm pretty sure I showed off my slipper before you left. All right, let's find Ames. Where is he? No, that's not Ames. Where's Ames? Is he all the way over in this? There he is.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Not the best Ames location, thankfully. Digital Deluxe is 80 quid. 80 pounds for a video game. £80. Yeah, I do hope that the speedrun moderators will make the camos from the Digital Deluxe Edition or whatever those bonus camos are, if they are not free for everyone, I hope that they are banned for speedrunning. I can absolutely get behind the idea that you need to buy the game in order to speedrun the game. I'm not behind the idea that you should be able to get a leg up on the competition by owning bits of DLC. That should not be a prerequisite for speedrunning. Yes, you should own the game, but you should not pay to win. So unfortunately, it seems that Konami have their hands up Sony's proverbial arse at the moment, so probably won't come to Game Pass. That would be the other saving grace. If Delta came to Game Pass, then I don't even have to buy it, which would be great, and I can just wait for it to come on Steam sale at some point, so I can then get it for when my Game Pass runs out. Yeah, I don't think it's going to. Another bit of news that did come out today, though, it does seem, it seems like the trailer that leaked last week was shown at State of Play, which is exactly what everyone was expecting. It does seem like Xbox has been given a different trailer, though. If you recall, at the end of the trailer, it showed Snake versus Monkey mode returning and the Ape Escape monkeys. It seems that the Xbox version of the trailer, I've not been able to see it, but apparently they have a version of that trailer where it's Bomberman instead. So it seems that PC and PlayStation will get Snake versus Monkey mode, whereas in the Xbox version, it's going to be Bomberman instead of monkeys, because it's because Ape Escape is a Sony product. And Bomberman is another product that Konami owns. Which is funny, we talked about this last week when we were talking about, what if Snake vs. Monkey Man is a timed exclusive for Sony or other stuff like that. And actually, of all the options that were available, I didn't even contemplate the idea that they might do something else for Xbox. Oh, I didn't even hit him. Oh, I missed that as well. It's awful. Got that one though. With Tingle, that'd work pretty well. I'm pretty sure if they were going to do that, they'd probably they'd do Bomberman as well. Although we do know that Nintendo have worked with Nintendo before to add Nintendo. Oh, what? Surprised that didn't land. Not my best Harrier. I think we can all agree. There is already a rainbow camo in the original. I can't remember if the rainbow camo is one that you had to not download, but there were codes and stuff you could get from different places, and also you got some camos for connecting it up to your PSP and things like that. If you had an acid or an acid 2 save and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's a thing. Well, I can't remember how you unlocked the rainbow camo. It could be if you like. It could be from selecting MGS2. Presumably we'll get that again in the in the Snake Eater 3D version, in the 3DS version, you actually got loads of extra options. Whoops, that roll was bad. Nick versus Monkey.
Right. What's wrong? Right.
Unless they've massively nerfed stun grenades, it won't be that interesting. Snake versus Monkey in Snake versus Monkey mode speedrunning is not interesting at all. From what I've gathered and what I've looked at, I have had a look into it, and yeah, it is just run to an area, throw a stun grenade, go pick up some monkeys, run to the next little bit of the same area, throw a stun grenade, get more monkeys, and that's it. It's just throw stun grenade, pick up monkey. Because the stun grenades are ridiculously powerful. Camo is a download. It would have been for PS2, I think, with the PS3. Whoops. Oh, I've got my scope. Oh well. Yeah, I forgot to throw the other stun grenade. The other chaff grenade. There we go. So this is the exclusive Master Collection PC exclusive speedrun glitch where we can run around during this cutscene. They did have a competition to make their own camos. The brick or square camo was one that got put into the game as a result of that competition. It wasn't just for subsistence. Snake versus monkey. I need to carry on watching season 2 of Hitmonkey. I kind of stopped because I've been watching other stuff as well. Like I've been trying to finish Sonic Prime. So I started watching season 2 of Hitmonkey. I'm currently watching Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which is all right. I've seen better Spider-Man adaptations. I've seen worse. Whoops. Okay, we're doing this now. This was not my intention to come down here. You don't have to come down here.
What are you doing?
Oh! Getting around the president here is a right pain in the arse. One more hit and he's dead.
What are you doing?
Oh, where is he?
What is this?
Bloody hell.
What the hell are you doing?
I know. What the hell was I doing? It was terrible. Just awful. No, let's not rant about the Fallout show. Talk about shows that I've been enjoying. I mean, I enjoyed Fallout, but... Heidi and I recently finished watching through the Orville for the second... Well, for my second time, her third time. Because the next season of Orville is currently in production. So we wanted to rewatch it before it comes out. It's not going to be out for a while yet.
I took these photos.
Final season of Snowpiercer is coming to the UK soon. US, you've already had it. You had it like last June. Last June, July, you had Snowpiercer. But yeah, UK finally gets it. I think it's March we finally get it. Finally get to enjoy the end of that. Snowpiercer is great, by the way. If you've not seen it. Not the film. I still haven't watched the film all the way through. I've only ever seen bits of the film of Snowpiercer. The series is much better though. Oh, I haven't got to talk about one. I need to concentrate more on the run for the second one. I'm a bit behind, although Harrier was the main. I was 40 seconds behind before Harrier. Never mind, maybe it wasn't Harrier. Anyone else? What has everyone else been? Ryden's not. I don't think you can call Ryden a fish. What's everyone else been watching? Give me some suggestions. Now I'll just go for fish-based puns, are we? Alright, Vamp. Merman. And that was Vamp. Nice. Also, what? Oh my god, Blues, let it go. Jesus. Good god, we get it. You didn't like Fallout. Fucking hell. Ryder, get in the water. Oh my god. Remind me never to consult Blues if the Metal Gear Solid movie ever comes out. If we ever finally get the Metal Gear Solid movie, I am not interested in Blue's opinion on it whatsoever. I just want to put that out there right now. We're probably years, still years. It's been in development hell 4 years, and it's still going to be in development hell 4 years. But I'd like it to be remembered right now. Clip this, for fuck's sake. So it can be remembered for all prosperity. I do not want Blues' opinion on Metal Gear Solid movie when it comes out. Oh dear. hopefully... Thank you, Meryl. Hopefully, I get to see Captain America Brave New World. Brave New World or New World Order? No, Brave New World. Hopefully I see Captain America Brave New World next week. I don't know yet. I've heard mixed reviews of it. Manly Coyote, one of the lesser known. Manly Coyote sounds like Wile E. Coyote's really successful cousin. Hey, Wiley, it's me, Manly. Why are you still buying shit from Acme? You know it doesn't work. You know what you gotta do, pal? Invest in cryptocurrency like I did. I don't know why Manly Coyote is a cryptocurrency investor, but that's what I decided. I just don't know why he's Mexican. Hey. Acting talent. Come here, Emma. As there are some speedrun marathons that prefer you do not choke Emma and drag her in, I have already checked with Smitty to see if he's alright with it, and they've said yeah, they're fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. Acme crypto mining. See, the whole point of the thing is, the whole point of cryptocurrency and making your own coin is that it's supposed to be a scam. So how the heck does Acme do it? Does Acme do it and it actually makes Wile E. Coyote rich? Because they don't understand that it's that they're supposed to be making a scam. Dump all of our Nick coin. What do you think Eli points are? Got him. Now you're all my bitches. Going to buy feet pictures. Yeah, that's the thing that I haven't told you yet. You can have access to my OnlyFans, but you got to pay in Eli points. It's the only currency I accept. I don't know if that's a thing. Can you only accept certain currencies in on OnlyFans? Man, we got some weird clips that just don't work without context. Into the sewage treatment facility. Hey, everyone's gonna have a job. Oh, jeez, please. Please, Blues, you're killing us. Oh, Emma. Emily. Gonna make you the biggest star the world has ever seen. Emily. Sorry, I went completely off tangent there. It's true. It's true. I mean, right now, look. Oh my god, look, it's Raiden from the hit game Fortnite. That's a throat. Throwback to the start of the stream. So there's so many weird out of context clips today. It's a good thing I don't just automatically throw them all up on YouTube. And TikTok and Instagram now. If you didn't know, Twitch has recently added Instagram to its... Oh, I shot straight through that. Yes, Instagram has now been added to Twitch's automatic... There we go. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I got those ones. They're important. Yes, you can now automatically upload your Twitch clips to Instagram, which is pretty cool. So I started doing that now. I am on is anyone here on Instagram? Want to follow me on Instagram? I'm not very active on Instagram, but now that I can post Twitch clips to it instantly, I might as well. I have WhatsApp. WhatsApp has slowly become my main way of communicating with friends and family. It's only my own immediate family that don't use it. It's really annoying. Like my mum won't use it. Mum has it on her phone. I don't know why, but she has it, but she won't use it. It's like her mum, my nan will call her on WhatsApp because my nana uses WhatsApp and understands what WhatsApp is. My mum doesn't, but she'll call my mum on WhatsApp. It'll come up on her phone saying she's getting a WhatsApp call from my nana, and she'll decline it and then message her and say, I don't do calls on WhatsApp. It's like, all you've got to do is swipe the little green thing and you'll just have a normal conversation. But she's like, no, I don't do calls on WhatsApp. I don't do WhatsApp calling. Like, why? She's called you and all you've got to do is push them. You don't have to do anything else. It's not like you're going to answer the call and it's going to take your credit card information or something. Just answer the call and talk to your mother. It's so weird. It's so weird. So tabs on them. I'm sorry. It is really easy to just like complain and bitch and moan about old people not understanding things. Oh. I got breaking news from BBC News. It's something about a hostage being released by Hamas. God, let's not open that can of worms. Oh my God. All I'll say is free Palestine. We can leave it at that, please. Hear one thing about an app and refuse to use it. So I have some history with that, with people hearing things and just making really dumb, stupid decisions around it. Thanks for luck, Johnny. Free blues. Free blues is muted notifications about Fallout. Blues should be allowed to talk about Fallout as freely as Blues wants to. Stir. Oh, this pot's getting real heavy. Needs a stir. Needs a good stir. Oh my God. Why are any of you here? Go and do, please, for the love of God, go find something better to do. I don't know why you watch me. I'm such a dickhead. All right, let's kill Vamp. Vamp's dead. Bye, Vamp. I can highly recommend playing Fallout. Especially New Vegas. Come on, Blues. We can agree that New Vegas is great, right? I don't think I've ever streamed any Fallout. It's one that I've considered speedrunning because I've speedrun Oblivion. I've done the any percent out, like completely broken out of bounds Oblivion speedrun, and Fallout speedruns do look really fun. They look really derpy. But I know there's like a lot of really weird jump mechanics and shit. 3's great. I don't know what the problem is. Fallout 3 is amazing. Fallout 3, to be fair, Fallout 3 hasn't aged well. Fallout 3 was amazing when it first released. I don't feel like it's aged that well.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Jack the Ripper. Ryden's wig. It's been a while. Hey, Ryden's wig, by the way.
You know this fellow?
Oh, Chris is here. Hey.
You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
Metal Gear Tesla.
High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Oh my god, please. Please, let's hope that the current American government has not played Metal Gear Solid 2. The ideas they'd get. Like one of them play. Oh, God, they're controlling free will. They're controlling free will.
They're bound to find you. Listen,
Goon Squad's here.
brace yourself.
Oh, gang's here. Look at what they're doing to the internet. The whole point of this game is that they're censoring and everything and making history what they want it to be. This really is like a Republican Party propaganda piece, isn't it? They could get so many good ideas from this game. They must never remake Metal Gear Solid 2. Stop at 3. Konami, do us all a favor and stop after 3. Don't make another one. Let's hide the internet. Woo!
There's somebody there.
Just some naked guy. Yay, got across. Nice. Oh, I was just about to punch him. There you go. Get punched. Zoing. Here. Right, now we play the waiting game. How far behind are we? Ugh, minute and a half. Remind me to never do a cosplay run of MGS2. I don't think I'd enjoy this bit. Deep Seeker's GI. We're going to have to destroy all of the different AIs. GW, JD, and ChatGPT. Fat man get out with the rollerblades. I would love that. I wouldn't love shaving my hair off, but I'd love the rest of that. Oh, crap. Swing. I forgot to swing. Oh. Forgot to swing. Hey, I'd make a great fat man. I do have the hands of an artist. I have really horrible hands. I actually have really horrible hands at the moment. I'm having to start putting some I can't remember what cream it. I've got some cream to put on my hands at the moment because they've gone very dry and cracked again. It's one of the side effects of having a child, which I wasn't really prepared for. you spend so much of your time washing your hands and washing surfaces and cleaning stuff. That yeah, my hands get really dry and cracked now because they're constantly being wetted and dried and wetted and dried and wetted and dried. It's horrible. So yeah, I've got some. I think it's O'Keefe's Working Hands, something like that. That I'm using again to try and make them better. So much. There we go. So much stuff that you just don't get prepared. You are not prepared for before you become a parent. Like, there's so much stuff that you read online. You read online about things that you need to be prepared for, and all the way things are going to change and all of that. But there's so much stuff that you're not prepared for. Like, as I say, like the hands. But the biggest one for me and my wife that we were not prepared for before we had a child is the moment you have a child, and if you've been in a relationship for a long time, like Heidi and I, we've only been married 3 years, but we've been together for nearly 15 years. The one thing that has to change in your relationship when you have a child is you must both start being honest about your flatulence. You both have to start being brutally honest about whether one of you has farted or not. Which is something I've been actively lying to my wife about for years and years and years, and just had to stop.
Not a bad idea, though.
You can't blame it on the baby, because that could be problematic. It's very important that if the baby farts, you're both aware of the fact that it was the baby, because there could be repercussions of the baby farting, like following through, and that becomes a nappy change. So yeah, if you drop one in the middle of the room, you have to own up to it. You can't just say, no, it was the baby, because there's all sorts of problems with that.
Sound like someone you know? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the
I genuinely tried to once, and the moment I said it, I was just like, no, I can't, I have to, it was me. It was me, I can't blame it on him. Yeah, you just can't, do it, because that could be problematic.
Before the mission entered the final phase, you came in handy.
As bait.
Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they
What a run. What a run.
split between life and death. You ran from it.
So much stuff that I'll be way more better prepared for if I have a second child. Some of the myths that you just don't get prepared for. Yes! Oh no, I missed the first one. Okay, we're done. A little bit slow.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Yeah, Chris, you're absolutely right. Like, if you let one rip that's really, really loud and stinks like nothing, and blame it on the child, that child's probably got something wrong with them. Except they haven't, because it's you who's done it.
The answers out of you instead, my son.
Yeah, some other things that I'm going to be way more prepared for if I ever have a second child. Number one, muslins. I note the word that I used there. Muslin square. It's like the religion, but with an N at the end instead of an M. They're just square pieces of cloth. You use them for wiping up dribbles and wiping faces and stuff like that. I remember being told before having a child, oh yeah, you want to get as many of them as muslin squares, you get as many of them as possible. You can never have too many. I've got so many that just sit in a cupboard doing nothing. So many muslin square cloths just in a cupboard not doing anything, because you don't need 24. I reckon you can probably manage with 5 or 6. If you've got a particularly dribbly baby, maybe get a few more. 5 or 6 is probably fine. You'd be doing plenty of washing anyway. So yeah. Hats. You'll constantly be told, oh yeah, baby's gonna need a hat. Get some hats. Make sure they've got hats. No, babies don't really wear hats that often. Get a decent woolly hat for when they're outside, but they don't need to wear hats outside of that one time. You don't need dozens and dozens of hats. We had so many cloth hats. Like, you'll need a hat when they're first born. When they're first born, they'll be put into a hat. Maybe have a couple of hats for those early days, but that's it. Outside of a couple of hats in the early days, you're not going to need tons and tons of hats.
Do you remember this place?
A croc cap baby hat would be dope as fuck.
This is where we first met. I remember now.
I'm glad I made that. I'm glad I wanted to make it perfectly clear what word I was saying when I said muslin square. We all had the joke every time that word got mentioned. It was always the joke. What did you say? This is so much stupid. I think we still got the hat that he was first put in after he was born. I was about to say the hat he was born in. They don't just come out already pre-hatted. You have to put a hat on them.
He said all living things.
They don't just like stroll out. Nope, top of the morning to you. Don't need a hat. Already got my own.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. You have to give them the hat.
It's up to us to teach that to our children.
Other things.
About the environment, our ideas,
Getting
our culture.
microwave ready meals will be your new best friend. Oh my god.
Joy.
Heidi and I ate so much. Just before she went into hospital, Heidi made a bunch of pasta bakes. She cooked so many pasta bakes and just put them in the freezer for us to just defrost, and it's perfect. Beautiful. Pasta bakes are absolutely great food because you can just freeze them, get them out, put it in the microwave, and there you go. Meal instantly in like 4 minutes. Perfect. Love me a good pasta bake. Oh, we don't need to sit through the credits because we are like you can see where we're at already. There's no. I do wish there was a way of quitting out of this. No toxic phthalates in clothing. Phthalates? I can't say I've come across that word. I get where you're coming from with it though, so I can probably just automatically agree. In the UK, in the UK, I don't know what other countries have it, but honestly say Primark is just the best. I buy quite a lot of my clothes from Primark anyway, because Primark is cheap. Primark is cheap, but when it comes to baby clothes, they are absolutely fantastic. They have great baby ranges, and it's all super cheap. You know, you can get a pack of six vests for a £5. Brilliant. I do not shit on anyone for shopping at Primark, particularly for baby clothes, because Primark has been a godsend. The only real bad thing about Primark is actually trying to shop there. The shopping experience at Primark is awful. Their tills are always understaffed. It's always a massive queue. But you get really cheap baby stuff there. I'm just trying to catch up on some of the stuff that was talked about on the Discord server. I see the clip of me, all I can think about is feet. I see some of the chat about the downloadable camos for Snake Eater Delta. Beards saying, I'm having a conversation, I think, with Glenn, the very thing that we were speculating about, possible microtransaction camo, touched on as well. Should be base game camos only. Anything else could be potential category extensions. You definitely see Gold Snake and Croc Snake. One of the camos is Snake in a full Croc suit, and that does look pretty cool. So yeah, it's I'm glad to see I'm not the only person commissioned Kanye to design a camo. Oh my god. Oh, it would just be an SS uniform, wouldn't it? Oh, he went there. No. No. Why did I just say the first thing that came out of my mouth, that came into my head? They've already confirmed all outfits will be obtainable within the game. Really? Have you got a source? Have you got a source for that? Because that would be very interesting. If that is true, I'd be really pleased if that is the case. MGS3 Delta camos. Tools. Anytime past 24 hours. No, that's one about Xbox players getting Snake versus Bomberman. Can't. What? Oh, does that mean the Bomberman levels are going to get their own music? Because Snake versus Monkey Mode had its own. I don't. That feels very. I don't know. I suppose they might just use the same music, but it'd be cool if Bomberman got its own like Bomberman themed music. Jesus Christ! All I put in on Google on search is MGS3 Delta camos and just hit only last 24 hours. Reddit's come up, and one of the because Reddit always comes up with Google searches. There will be more runs, yes, but we're gonna have a brief chat about camos first. White tuxedo is for that's all right. Yeah, one of the Reddit threads is called, "Is this a fucking joke? Do you want me to pirate it?" Jesus Christ. Oh, and there is a screenshot to go with it showing you can pre-purchase it for 369 whatever that currency is. 369 Polish zloty. Which is the equivalent of $92 US. That is base game as well. You hear it in Poland, $92 for the base game. Base game, $92. That is insane. Okay, now I feel like the title of that thread was completely justified. Here we go. GameSpot, 21 hours ago. This'll do. Konami has the Metal Gear Solid Delta Digital Deluxe Edition includes 48-hour early access to the full game. All other editions launch on August 28th. Pre-orders are available now. Konami has finally confirmed the long-awaited Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater launches for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on August 28th. And pre-orders for the anticipated remake are now live. The game will be available in multiple versions, including a special Day 1 launch version, digital editions, and a massive physical collector's edition. Have we got a spreadsheet yet? Is there a graphical spreadsheet to show us which versions? You can't release a AAA game in 2025 without a spreadsheet of which version gets what bit. Each version includes a selection of bonus content, and fans who are eager to play as soon as possible may want to check out the Digital Deluxe Edition. It is offering 48-hour early access to the full game starting August 26th. Considering the original Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is often cited as one of the greatest games of all time and a highlight of the Metal Gear franchise, it's nice to see Konami going... No, it's not. Fuck off, GameSpot. It's not nice to see Konami going all out on the fucking microtransactions for the remake's release. However, pre-orders for the collector's edition have already sold out at Best Buy, Amazon, and GameStop. If you see it in stock, we'd recommend snagging your copy as soon as possible. Fucking hell. Are they a fucking shill for Konami? Check the links below for everywhere you can pre-order Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Delta plus information on the print. Right, so here's what we've got. Jesus Christ. There's no spreadsheet, but there is like a listing for each one. So the White Tuxedo is a pre-order bonus. All Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater pre-orders include immediate access to the White Tuxedo camo uniform in-game as a bonus. Note that the White Tuxedo uniform is also obtainable later in the game. The pre-order bonus simply unlocks it from the beginning of the game. Additionally, pre-ordering the Digital Deluxe Edition gets you access to the game up to 48 hours early, starting August 26th. So there you go. If you whatever version you get, if you pre-order it, you get the White Tuxedo, which you'll get for completing the game once anyway, probably. Then there is the date. It does give the rest of these do give prices, so I'll advise those as well. There is the Day 1 Tactical Edition, which is $70. This is the This is the standard physical edition release for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. It includes the base game with limited Day 1 edition box art, which we haven't seen yet. The Sneaking DLC pack, plus the White Tuxedo camo. The Sneaking DLC pack adds a selection of bonus outfits, face paints, and equipment for Snake to equip in game, including the Battle Suit Uniform Peace Walker version, the Sneaking Suit Uniform Peace Walker version, the Crocodile Suit Uniform, Naked Woodlands Uniform, Naked Ammunition Belt Uniform, Gold Uniform, Glasses Face Camo, Sunglasses Face Camo, Gakko Mask, and Keratin Mask. Note that the Sneaking DLC pack is also available as a separate DLC purchase. I do kind of want it because of the two masks. Obviously. So that is the standard version of the game, but that's the physical version of the game. The standard physical version of the game, which you can get and comes with the DLC. Then there is the Snake Eater Digital Standard Edition. The Digital Standard, also $70. The Digital Standard Edition includes the base game and White Tuxedo pre-order bonus. Digital pre-orders available for the game. So you don't get the DLC with the Standard Digital Edition, but you don't get a retail copy. You already pre-ordered the deluxe. Here, the Digital Deluxe Edition. This is the kind of the big one. $80, for an extra $10. Konami is also offering a Digital Deluxe Edition of the game that includes the base game. I'm fucking hoping... Why'd you have to say that includes the base game? I'd fucking hope so too. And a Sneaking DLC pack. As mentioned above, pre-orders also include the White Tuxedo camo uniform as a bonus in-game item and up to 48 hours early access to the full game starting August 26th. So there you go. The Digital Deluxe Edition is how you get the 48 hours early access and also the DLC camos for the digital version. And then there is for $200, there is the Collector's Edition. There's another edition that's not listed here because I've seen it. But yes, for $200 you can have the Collector's Edition. The Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater Collector's Edition includes everything in the physical Day 1 Tactical Edition, plus a bunch of exclusive collectibles, the main one being a mini terrarium scene of Snake during the game's opening mission. Additionally, there is a replica of the in-game fake ID card featuring Snake wearing the scientist disguise that fans of the original will recognize. You will also get Fox Unit and Halo Jump patches, as well as a special steelbook case featuring Yoshi Shinkawa's artwork for the original Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. All comes packed in a special collector's edition box. as of February 12th, the Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater Collector's Edition is sold out at all retailers. It is possible stocks could be refreshed between now and release, so be sure to check the links below. So yeah, I'm sure I've seen another physical collector's edition which doesn't include the terrarium. It's more like the steelbook case edition. There you go. Yes, as that confirms what Raiden's wig said earlier. The pre-order bonus is just available in-game anyway. You just unlock it early. But the Digital Deluxe Edition includes a separate DLC, which will be available separately. But you will get to play it 48 hours early. The terrarium is pretty awesome. I'll share a link to the. There you go. Here is a link to it. This is $200, but I miss where you used to get these and they were actually cool and you got cool shit with them. I think I only ever got one collector's edition, like proper collector's edition with all the cool shit, and that was Starfield, but that was because I won it with my computer. I've got the. I've got the. Oh, it's all in a pot. It's all in one of those up there. I got the Starfield collector's edition free when I won my computer. I got the Starfield Xbox controller. I got the watch, which I don't actually know where the watch is. Wait for it to be 50 quid in CX. But yeah, it is a really cool collection. I did actually. That's not the last collector's edition I got. Actually, it might be time-wise. I've got. It's right at the back in this unit. I've got the Unmetal Collector's Edition, which came with chain, bandana, piece of toilet roll, box. The box is signed by Fran. Ooh, Metal Gear Acid 2 gave out cell artwork. I've not seen that before. Ooh. Metal Gear Acid 2 cell artwork. Oh, wow. That looks awesome. That is really cool. I might have to start Metal Gear Acid 2 again. Metroid Samus Returns. Oh, you have to keep a British 3DS around. You not just mod your 3DS and region unlock it. Modding 3DSs is really easy. Anyway, that's enough of that. I think we should probably get on with another run. Let's do this. Let's play another. I can't remember the last game I pre-ordered actually. Very last game. What was the last game I pre-ordered? I remember like swearing off pre-ordering after Batman Arkham Knight. I think I pre-ordered Borderlands 3. I certainly can't remember the last time I pre-ordered a physical version of something. Because I just don't play physical games. Well, I play physical Switch games, but that's it. I definitely haven't pre-ordered. Yeah, I'd say I've definitely pre-ordered some PC stuff, but I can't actually remember the last game I pre-ordered. Subsistence was the first game I ever pre-ordered. I pre-ordered Subsistence and I pre-ordered 4. I probably pre-ordered Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. I don't remember. I might have just bought Phantom Pain when it came out. The thing, pre-ordering digital games. What am I doing? I ain't gonna believe this. Ain't gonna believe what? Survive? You put what? Wait, Blues, did you pre-order Survive? That's the thing. Pre-ordering digital games isn't really necessary. Like, they're not gonna run out of stock. You did? You pre-ordered Survive? I I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem with that. I will stand by the statement. Every single Metal Gear fan should play Survive once. You should play Survive once. That's it. Never knew there was an Unmetal Collector's Edition, so I googled it, check it out, and your unboxing video comes up first when you search it. I did do an unboxing video for that edition. Yeah, my copy's in. It's just round in the back of this. So every Metal Gear fan owes it to themselves to play Twin Snakes at least once, Survive at least once, both Acid games. All right, Acid 2. Did you use the toilet paper? I did not. The toilet paper's still in the box. Toilet paper's still in the box. Surprised they didn't make NFTs for Delta. They did make Metal Gear Solid NFTs for something. I know they did for like Castlevania or something. And there's a running joke in there's a joke in Unmetal about toilet paper. They talk about Johnny. Not Johnny. Jesse talks about like the toilet paper that he had to use whilst he was captured, and it was really shit toilet paper. And there's a bit of a joke. I'm not buying Delta. I mean, I've already promised that I will. I'm definitely going to buy it. It's Metal Gear Solid content. We're getting content in 2025. It's also only a few days before my birthday, so I'm going to be making it my birthday present to myself. Unless someone else wants to buy it for me for my birthday. Heidi might buy it for me for my birthday. Twin Snakes is iconic. I do want to play some more Twin Snakes at some point this year. All right, here we go. Run number 2. I'll say now I need to concentrate more in this run. We all know that's not going to happen. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, it does.
All right, let's look at.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up in there, will ya?
Start. They don't look armed. Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap.
Start!
Remember, there's a price on it.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so.
This camera angle. Oh. Wait, have I been mute? I not even notice. I didn't even notice that I've been. Oh dear. I didn't even notice that that I'd been muted. Thanks, Rorschach. I have no idea what I didn't. I have no idea what I didn't say. Leomud. God damn it. I had to restart live split. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'd completely missed the fact that you'd done it. Yeah, it mutes me for 30 seconds so that I can actually concentrate and get on with the run. I need to talk to me like I'm one of your Fallout shows. Oh dear. Anyway, I needed to restart because live split, the Metal Gear Solid 2 auto splitter like freaks out on a second playthrough, so you have to restart live split. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that does it. I've not looked into that auto splitter. Might have to at some point. See if I can improve it. Right, let's try this again, shall we? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Start!
€90 for a nearly 15-year-old game. What, for Twin Snakes or MGS3? Yeah, if you want to play Twin Snakes, please do not buy. Please do not go and buy a copy. Just emulate it. Fuck Nintendo. Or wait for Master Collection Volume 2, which is definitely going to be on, right? Right? We're definitely getting Twin Snakes on Master Collection Volume 2. Right? Right. We're not. How am I split? What? What do you mean splits are wrong? The first one was supposed to be called Harry Potter. I had to change it back. Yeah, that was what was asked. The channel point redeem was to rename the first split Harry Potter.
I've been with the unit since I was born.
I made the same mistake myself. I changed the name of Olga to Harry Potter. Until it was pointed out that wasn't what the request actually was. Oh, cool. For a left side, that's fine. Joing. Ugh. Lots of excitement. Too much jelly and ice cream. I get why Konami's doing it. I've said it this whole time whenever we've talked about Delta and remakes and stuff. You've only got to look at how successful the Resident Evil remakes were. And they're also really good. You know, we played just before Christmas. In fact, started on Halloween. Played through Resident Evil 2. It was the first time I've ever played Resident Evil 2, either the remake or the original. And it was really good. I'm still considering like having a look at speedrunning it, just so that it'd be cool to have a Resident Evil under my belt for speedruns. It's all about the money. It's really easy money. You don't have to come up with the story. You save so much money on voice lines and artwork and stuff like that. You just have to get people to remake shit. Let's remake Shadow Moses / Snakey. And they've started with probably the easiest one to remake. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. I got it right that time. Grab some ammo from there. Did buy the... Oh, MC1. That's the other thing. Maybe waiting for it to get, bug fixed and patched. Probably a good idea. Konami have not set a very good precedent. One day I'll be able to shoot that guy. Think be available in Russia? Probably? Good question. We should remake Acid. Acid should be on Master Collection Volume 2. Both Acid games, Master Collection Volume 2. Nope, that didn't work. I did, Oh, I'm on fire. He's on fire. And the aim of the game... Oh! The aim of the game is to fuel his flame. He's on fire!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as
I'm sorry.
a measure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Okay, got him that time.
With Ray,
Yeah, Scarface. Love that film.
gears that exist all over the world are no longer
Genuinely, Scarface up there is one of my favorite films.
every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
Anyone ever play the game?
So do a number of
Scarface, the world is yours. Really, like,
working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the
it's like it's a bit like Grand Theft Auto, but weird. I really enjoyed it at the time. It's not aged well. I remembered like trying to play it a couple of years ago and just like, whoa, this is like way shittier than I remember. How are we doing? Gonna be behind because of that error. Tempted to restart. Plus the jiggle effects. Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith on PS2, another great PS2 game. It is still a massive surprise that nothing has happened. Nothing over the years has happened to Simpsons Hit and Run. Okay, after that era, I'm definitely restarting. We're not going through with that. Oh yeah, Revenge of the Sith was so good. But yeah, but Disney have been, there's been a lot of recent Star Wars reset. There's been a lot of recent Star Wars games coming back out. They've just done, is it Jedi Power Battles, or there's one, another one's just been re-released, but I can't remember which one, what the name of it is. It is Jedi Power Battles. Yeah, Jedi Power Battles just got a re-release. Bounty Hunter got a re-release late last year. I think I actually had Bounty Hunter on PS2. I remember buying it like. I remember going home. I remember going home for like Christmas from uni. I remember going home for Christmas, or Easter, whilst at uni. And I'd left my PS3 at uni in my halls because I was traveling fairly light to get home. And I still had my old PS2 at home. So I bought Bounty Hunter to play a little bit of it. Didn't play Republic Commandos. I know they also they re-released the 2 classic Battlefront games as well, and apparently they did not release very well. Oh, didn't they Star Wars Pod Racer got re-released. I think, didn't Super Bombard Racing get re-released as well? Another one of my favorites was Star Wars Demolition. I played loads of I borrowed it off a mate. Me and a mate swapped, I can't remember what I lent him. We swapped PS1 games for a bit and I played loads of Demolition. Oh, really fun. Disney don't buy Games Workshop. We can kiss that sweet Henry Cavill Warhammer film goodbye. That's a thing, right? I didn't just make that up. Right, let's try this again. In 3, 2, 1.
Start!
All right, let's look at...
Henry Cavill is the nerd we all wish we were. And as much as I'm glad the Snyderverse is over and James Gunn is finally moving DC along, I am disappointed that we're never going to get Cavill in a good Superman film. Cavill was a really good Superman. It's just every film he was in was garbage. Yeah. Cavill deserved better. I saw rumors recently suggesting that Cavill has now been given Bond, which I knew were fake. It just really annoys me. The next Bond is going to be someone relatively fresh, someone new. I still haven't watched it. I've got it on DVD. I still haven't watched it. Not watched Justice League. In fact, I think Man of Steel and The Suicide Squad, so James Gunn's Suicide Squad, I think they might be the only two DC films. Oh no, I've watched Shazam. The first Shazam was pretty good. Again, I feel like Affleck wasn't given a good enough chance. I have watched The Batman. I watched Robert Pattinson's The Batman. Really good, really interesting tone. Just far too long. It did not need to be in nearly 3 hours long. Bad news about Sandman. What was the news about Sandman? I always thought Jeremy Irons would be good. I've not seen any of the films that Jeremy Irons was in. Oh. Oh yeah, of course. That makes sense, doesn't it? Who is that? You'll never know. Yeah, Neil Gaiman has come out that Neil Gaiman is not a very nice person. And he's like completely doubled down on everything. Patterson's a really interesting Batman. Because it's very, very different type of Batman. I think he really works in that role for that sort of time. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. Cool. As long as I don't get shot here, I haven't lost any time. That was actually fine. Three timers. You should only see 2 timers. One. Oh, got them both. Oh, that was a good guard rush for a change. I suppose, yeah, you can see the segment time. Yeah, there are 3 timers. The top timer is loading removed time.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, the first time is loading remove time. Second timer is the segment time. Right, we'll just go around him. Yes, the third timer at the bottom is real time where it doesn't stop. On my on my live split, I actually see a 4th timer. I have 4 timers. My 4th timer is a repeat of the loading remove time, and that is what is shown on the vertical stream.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not
thousands, 1, 2.
that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be
3, 4.
And it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray.
Yes. 2 timers that don't count loading screen. One of those is a segment, and one is a... Yes, that is correct. Look at all 4 photos. We the Marines. Still 10 seconds behind, but I lost a load of time on at the end there. I'm not quite sure what I did wrong. Oh. Okay. We got through it. Oh, that's, yeah, I know why. That's because it took me like 3 attempts to try and do the ladder skip. Onto the plant. With Fortnite's Raiden. That hit game. Metal Gear Rising. Alright, guys. Let's be serious. Let's be real for a second. Do I learn Metal Gear Rising this year? I could do it. I could learn Rising. Who wants it? Who wants to see some terrible, terrible Metal Gear Rising speedrun content? Oh no, that guy's under attack. Wonder who could have done that. I mean, it wasn't Raiden. I'm gonna assume by everyone's complete stunned silence at the mere suggestion that I might attempt to learn Metal Gear Rising, that everyone's opinion is no, please don't. We're not even gonna say anything, that you stop talking about it. Which I get, I can dig. Didn't play Rising. Oh, you should leave everyone should play Rising at least once. Rising's good, right? Rising is the only hack and slash game that I've ever really been good at. Or ever really enjoyed. I'm not really one for hack and slash. I heard that, look at hack and slashes, and we've obviously been talking about remakes all stream. Devil May Cry 1's getting a remake. Rising is great. The other advantage of me learning Rising, if I learn Rising, there's a multiple Metal Gear. There is a multiple Metal Gear run for Rising, which is you play the plant only for Metal Gear Solid 2, and then you play Rising. I think it's something like the Raiden duology. Metal Gear Fruit Ninja. Buy a katana and melon and do it in real life. That'd be pretty cool. Don't think I'd be very good at it, but it'd be pretty cool. He's not like... Raiden's not like he is in MGS4. In Rising. The GOAT. MGS4 Raiden. The absolute GOAT. Also, yeah, actually, that is a good point. What the fuck's wrong with Metal Gear Solid 4 Raiden? They made him really freaking cool. I still remember before the game was released, the first time they showed off one of the trailers, and the last bit of the trailer is the fight between Raiden, Vamp, and a bunch of geckos at the same time. And oh my god, I thought it was the coolest fucking Metal Gear thing I'd ever seen. It was absolutely incredible. Did you wait? Master Collection Volume 2, it's already pretty much confirmed Metal Gear Solid 4 is going to be in it. Kablamo. Yeah, I'm I mean, eventually, you got to remember, eventually the goal is to learn every Metal Gear game. That is the eventual goal. So at some point, I am going to have to learn Rising. It's whether it's this year, or next year, or the next year, or the next year, or the next year, or the next year. And I ain't getting any younger. Platinum percent for MGS. Ugh. That does sound bad. Of course, first trophy will be read all of the instruction manual. Or read all of the script. That was it. Read all of the script. Oh my god. If they include the script for Metal Gear Solid 4, Jesus, what's the download size of that game gonna be? Nice, got it. 8 playthroughs and 1 has to be 35 hours. Oh yeah, it'll be be awarded every emblem. Yeah, there's one sad thing about Metal Gear Solid. All achievement runs don't really work. I've really enjoyed running all achievements for Run Metal. It was a lot of fun learning and routing all achievements. I don't know why I shot that guy. Oh, that guy shot me like straight away. That was horrible. Get every big boss rank. I mean, that's probably been done. I know in the Metal Gear duology, one of the Japanese runners, I can't remember who it is, has got like a world record which includes big boss rank for both Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. I've not really been like doing any achievement hunting in Metal Gear in the Master Collection. I mean, partly because for Metal Gear Solid 2, it does mean that it's doing all of the VR missions. And to this day, across the various different versions of Metal Gear Solid 2 I've owned and actively played, I have never completed every VR mission. I think 3's probably the easiest. I don't know about Metal Gear. I don't know about Metal Gear 1 and 2. I mean, it's always going to include, like, get the highest rank. So I've never done that as well. To this day, I've never got top rank on any game in the series. No Foxhounds, no Big Boss, any game in the series. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of VR. I've played them and they're fun, but it's kind of like once I've done them once, that's it. I'm fine. I don't want to go through them again. And that's the thing. Every time I then get a new version of MGS2, I have to restart VR again and again and again. And I think the PC version of Substance is the one that I've got the most progress on VR with. Right, let's do a glitch. Glitchy, 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 glitch, glitch. Get in the box. And into the dining hall. I mean, when I learn, when I get around to learning European Extreme in MGS2, I'll be learning Big Boss strats for it. But whether I can do it is another question. I've done the same for MGS1 and 3, and I've not done it yet. And I did start actively trying to do Big Boss in Metal Gear 1 at one point, but couldn't do that either. Ooh. I didn't know that that was a bug that existed. There we go. Right, out onto the DE connecting bridge. Zwing. Trigger the next bit and head back to the parcel room. I'm glad it got fixed. I can't remember if I completed all of Metal Gear Solid 1's VR missions. Thing is, I remember with I think it's in the integral version. I'm talking PC version of Metal Gear Solid 1. I'm pretty sure they were all unlocked from the start, so it's kind of tricky to know exactly how much progress you've made. But I thought Metal Gear Solid 1's VR missions were much better. Like the mystery and puzzle ones, I thought they were a bit more interesting. Bing. That was alright. Zhooing. Get out of here. Let's go fight Fortune. I hope we can do a good Fortune fight. And I'm actually in the green. We are back on PB pace. It's gonna let Olga shoot me. Hopefully she then shoots the lights. Yay, shot the lights. That's good, we're on track. Did I say Olga when I meant Fortune? I can't kill you, Fortune. You know this. Do you reckon if they do try and remake Metal Gear Solid 2 next, do you reckon they'll still try and get the old voice cast back together to try and help? Because I do recall that Quinton Flynn had a bit of la-di-da at one point. Like protagonist having an electric tank power stereotype. Oh, okay, she's stored from the X-Men. VR missions was Kojima's team just procrastinating. It's always a shame that we never really got it again. Yeah, we never really got... Metal Gear Solid 3 had plenty of additional bits. But by Metal Gear Solid 4, we already had Metal Gear Online straight away, so it kind of feels like all the extra effort went there. No, they will not sadly be able to get Solidus's voice actor back. Sadly, Solidus's voice actor is no longer with us. I don't know if that causes them any problems. Like, to remake it and reuse the voice. Are they allowed to reuse the voice lines for another release? I don't know like how remakes like this kind of work, whether you need to like whether you need to get the permissions of the original actors again, or because that work's already been done, you're allowed to transform it. I don't know how that kind of stuff works. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, I would have thought so, but you never know. Nice, I got a gold split. Go down, please, fat man. Nice. Oops, there we go. That's how you're supposed to do that bit. Phew. Yeah, I mean, for Metal Gear Solid, for Delta, a lot of the voice actors have come back to like do some more voice lines and to promote the game and stuff, so they're getting paid to do new shit anyway. We still don't know like how much of it is new and how much of it is reused. It was transformed to like marketing and advertising, i.e. trailers. That makes sense. Yeah, it's not like they're using AI to like give them new voice lines and stuff like that. I think that's where you start to get into a big problem. And we've already seen big problems like that across the industry. I believe if I recall correctly, there's a Peter Cushing's estate is suing Disney over Star Wars Rogue One, because Peter Cushing was digitally recreated for the film, and it turns out that maybe they didn't have the right to do it, or someone doesn't like that they've done it. I don't know exactly. But it's a very weird... It's a very weird area. The game will have come full circle. That's true. It kind of feels appropriate, doesn't it? There we go. Once again, we're using the Claymore trick. So drop a Claymore, use the AK, shoot it. Let's not get spotted by anyone this time. Pretty sure the Colonel's voice actor is still very active doing stuff. I'm pretty sure his Twitter handle is still him in a Colonel uniform. So, I forget the guy's name. Paul Eading, thank you. Paul Eading's still very, very active.
You are cleared to enter.
Oh, completely screwed up all of that. I think we should be on for Old Beauties. Yeah, we are. Aims.
Your aims, aren't you?
See, we're talking about voice acts for MGS2, and I mentioned Quinton Flynn was kind of in, had a bit of a run-in with, like, he may have done some bad shit. I can't actually remember what the story behind Quinton Flynn is, but he's got into some trouble. I know that he has lost work, as a result of it, because Quinton Flynn is also the voice, or was, I should say, the voice of Jin in League of Legends. And Jin recently got a legendary skin. with brand new voice lines, and it's not Quinton Flynn voicing him. It was settled, but no case decisions. So basically, they will settle as Disney have big boy litigation lawyers. Yeah, that makes sense. Excuse me. As much as that sucks, yeah, that's kind of how these things tend to go. I mean, it's not like they can undo the release of the movie now. You know, everyone's seen it. I ain't giving my Blu-ray copy back. Good film. Great Star Wars film. Oh shit. Where's Blues? Yeah, presumably whatever the oh, I got the wrong hit. I went the wrong way around the room there. Oh well. Presumably whatever they've paid out is far less than what they earned from the movie. Although famously Disney doesn't make that much money from their movies. I mean, Disney makes a lot of money from the movies, but it's not where they make their money. Disney makes far more money from the theme parks than the movies. And the movies are basically a conduit for the theme parks. Residuals. Right. I'm going to concentrate on this fight. And I've already missed. Oh, he's gone this... Okay, we've gone a different way because I got different shots in. Not 5+1. Not a 5+1, but a good fight. Like, probably certainly the best I could have hoped for out of all of that. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that Disney doesn't earn money from the movies. They absolutely do. But they earn far more money from the theme parks. And that's what the movies tend to be more about. You know, they've just made Captain America, they've just released Captain America Brave New World. So now you are going to see loads more of Sam Wilson's Cap at the theme parks, and people want to go to the theme parks and see Sam Wilson's Cap. And I've still got the stinger on my other, so I can't do anything about getting over these quickly. Whoopsie. Not a big deal. Not a huge time loss. We're 20 seconds ahead. Yeah, you've only, certainly with the Marvel movies, you've only got to look at how much they've capitalized on Marvel at the parks. It's like pretty much the day Deadpool and Wolverine came out. Remember to alt tab back in. The day Deadpool and Wolverine came out, Deadpool was already in the parks, ready to go. Making jokes about loads of shit. I remember what there was a controversy about Disney at the time that they had their Deadpools joking about in the parks. I can't remember what it was though. Something about a law. It was something about a lawsuit. I can't remember. That's true as well. Yeah, Disney. You know, is it Steamboat Willie this year? As in Mickey Mouse. That's the next one. I know they lost something at the start of this year. There we go. So that was the Master Collection exclusive skip there. You will be able to hear the elevator in the background. That worked. I didn't blow up the president. So you will continue to hear the elevator in the background. It will eventually go away. This is good. We might be on for a PB. Not a very big one, as you can see. 21 seconds isn't a lot, but it's better than nothing. As far as I remember that button configuration. I took these photos. It can all still go wrong, though. We've still got plenty of opportunities to fuck this run up. So can't see myself submitting MGS2 to any other marathons. It's always been one of my weakest games. I only submitted it because it's one of the only games in the Master Collection that doesn't have any fish in its gameplay. There's so many games in the series that do contain fish. We did have a look at them. Even Survive's got fish in it. Couldn't play Survive because that's got fish. Metal Gear Solid 2 has fish. Metal Gear Solid 3's got plenty of fish. Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, one of the rations has got fish in it. Metal Gear Solid 1, the end credits has a small video clip of a bear catching a fish out of the river. Which, during a marathon run, you wouldn't watch the credits. But technically in a speed run, you should watch the credits for MGS1. I think Twin Snakes, obviously Twin Snakes isn't Master Collection, but Twin Snakes uses the same footage. And that's fine. What else do we look at? So Metal Gear Solid 2 technically does have fish. There is a cutscene with a fish in it. Metal Gear 1 doesn't have any fish at all. Metal Gear 1 is the... And I did also submit Metal Gear 1. I think I'm on the backup list with Metal Gear 1, actually. So yeah, Metal Gear 1 doesn't have any fish. I can't remember whether there are fish in Metal Gear Solid 4, but I can't remember where. I think you eat some fish at some point. So the the speedrun marathon that I'm performing this for on Sunday is called No Fish. And the gimmick behind the marathon is you are encouraged to submit runs that don't have fish in them. That is because in October, the same team also do a marathon called Go Fish, where you are encouraged to submit runs that do contain fish in them. Which I was actually accepted into Go Fish last October and had to pull out due to a conflict of stuff. I got Klonoa 2 in because I didn't submit any Metal Gear to Go Fish, actually. I submitted Klonoa 2 and Cast of Illusion. I went back and relearned Cast of Illusion on the Mega Drive because it has a whole level dedicated to some fish. But yes, there are fish. Not set. What? You suggesting fish is set? Not having fish is sexist? I'm not sure whether is that no sexist. Where that how that fits into the conversation. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, but it is for both marathons. It is only a recommendation. But every time they was to say they're quite happy. If you want to submit a game that's got fish in it, submit a game with fish. It's fine. I just when you've got a gimmick like that, I want to go with the gimmick. Oh, great. Fast elevator on Emma's elevator, which is really useless. I know we went through a lot of games that I speedrun to discuss whether or not there were any fish in them. I think one other game we did determine didn't have fish was Mini Ghost, but I've kind of given up with Mini Ghost. Helping Emma doesn't take too long. Helping Eva in 3 is worse. Not having any control over her whatsoever is awful. Unmetal has loads of fish. Couldn't play Unmetal. The nightmare Snake has in Delta is going to be Snake's revenge. I like that. Still haven't played. We played Snake's Revenge on stream a while ago, and oh my god, it was just awful. One of the worst experiences I've had on stream. Just hated it. One day I'm supposed to learn to speedrun it. Might give that one a miss. Hate that fire. I can never tell when I've extinguished that fire. I hope they do something with the nightmare sequence in Delta, because they completely removed it from the HD edition. You get nothing now. Don't know what they. Maybe you could play the original MGS3. I mean, Snake had a nightmare in MGS4 where he was back in playing MGS1. Maybe they could say it so you're playing the nightmare for MGS3. For Delta should be you're playing the 3DS version. It jumps back to the 3DS version of Snake Eater. Mel Gibson would be a great big boss. I mean, Mel Gibson's likeness was used for Snake in Metal Gear 2. His radio appearance in Metal Gear 2 was based on Mel Gibson. It's awful. It's horrible. You don't get to see it in the Master Collection versions, or any MGS3 version actually, for that matter, because they redid the artwork to make it more like Metal Gear Solid 1. I still haven't. Oh, that's something I really should do on stream at some point. I should play Snatcher and Police Naught. Okay, that might be the best one. The dream version, the dream sequence is the pachinko machine. I like that. Just like finally gets the call from paramedic to wake him up, and she's like, "Snake, Snake, pull the lever." Now, Zone of the Enders I have played. Zone of the Enders 1 I've speedrun. It's a really interesting speed. It's one of the most interesting speedruns I've played because it's very different from anything I tried to speedrun before. Really cool game. It was another one of my kind of one and done. Like, I learned it, I ran it, I got a half decent time for the board, and then I was done with it. I haven't played Zone of the Enders 2 yet. Kind of didn't want to, because I understand with Zone of the Enders 2, once I play 2, I won't want to play 1 again. And I kind of wanted to make sure I'd got a speed run of 1 that I was happy with. Something coin eater. Yeah, Zone of the Enders is really good. The cutscenes are weird. The story and the cutscenes are weird as heck. Very, very strange. Yeah, I enjoyed Zone of the Enders. No fish. No fish in the sea. We've looked before. There's no fish. There should be a guard at some point. Pretty sure he comes around the right-hand side. Oh god, there he is. The one around the bottom right as well. No, I didn't just make that. Was there a 3? There was a Zenui 3? I did not know. I did not know there was a Zone of the Enders 3. I knew there was like a digital graphic novel or something. Or like a... I'm sure there were, I remember there being like one sort of spin-off Zone of the Enders. Do squids count as fish because Solidus does have tentacles? I think you'll find that a squid is not technically a fish. if we're being correct about it. I don't recall there being a 3. I could be wrong. I don't know. I know the second one. The second one was called something about Mars. I can't remember. I've got the first one. I speedrun the first one on my Xbox Series S, because the HD collection is available on Xbox Series S, and it's like one of the best ways of playing Zenui 1. Zenui 2 I've got on Steam, because they did release that on Steam. I don't know why they've never re-released Zenui 1. Oh, Zone of the Enders 3 announced but never happened. The PS3, like the Xbox 360, got an HD collection of 1 and 2. So yeah, I have it on my Xbox Series S, and I've got Zenui 2 on And Zoe 2 on Steam. Which I will play at some point. Whether I speedrun it or not, I don't know. Let's say very, very interesting speedrun. Very, very different style of game. Is one I've always hoped Plywood could get into GDQ. Because Plywood is one of the best Zone of the Enders speedrunners out there. Apparently Kojima's idea after the Phantom Pain, but Konami went crazy. The night Konami went crazy. Ah, yes. The time Konami went crazy and famously cancelled Silent Hills. Fucking idiots. Yeah, but apparently, following the success of Astrobot, Sony have announced they're going to make more family-friendly games. Which is like what people have wanted Sony... Like, games like Astrobot is what people have been wanting Sony to make for years. Or anyone to make for years. And now Astrobot came out and they've realised, oh, people do want these single-player experiences that are a lot of fun. Yes, Konami cancelled Silent Hills and made Metal Gear Survive.
You remember me, don't you?
New follower.
Have they altered your memory?
It's the ginger guy, one entrance, made Metal Gear Survive, follow, like your style. Head over to my YouTube channel and check out some of my Metal Gear Survive speedruns. I should do a Metal Gear Survive speedrun again at some point. It was fun.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while.
Why Nintendo are smashing it? Yeah, Nintendo are smashing it. They give the people what they want. They know Mario sells. Talking to single player, I briefly mentioned this earlier. I did start playing Indiana Jones last night. So far, what I played, really good. Really liked it. The sort of stealth gameplay and mechanics were really fun. Really fun to play with. Oh, thanks. Yes! Me posting to Discord servers works. Actually, because I've started a bit late today, I didn't do my usual sweep of everywhere. Usually I post to Blue Sky, Facebook, and then a bunch of different Discords. I actually only posted to MGSR today. Figured as I was playing a Metal Gear game, I should probably post to MGSR. Particularly 2. Everyone comes in for some 2. I mean, right at the start, we had Pazzo and B-Man. It's like, oh, dip. Nick's playing 2. Nick never plays 2. What's going on? Still on PB pace. Poor Mario. A new Sonic racing game looks alright, doesn't it? No, anyone can run Metal Gear Solid 2. As long as you're doing very easy difficulty, anyone can run it. And with the Master Collection making it so accessible now. Blues, that's because you're here all the time anyway. You're happy to watch any Metal Gear content from me. But it's Metal Gear Solid 2 that bring the bitches in. Because they're all here for one thing. Raiden! Everybody's here for Raiden. And this, whatever this is. This amazing gameplay. I should have an attempt at trying to do some achievement hunting for the Master Collection at some point. Should I actually evaluate where I am for achievement hunting in the Master Collection? A Christian Easter egg. Right. Nope. Nope. There we go. Third try. Third time's the charm, right? That was okay. Trying to shoot that guy, not worth it. Hopefully I'm in the right spot here. So I think I'm good. Yep, every single Tengu that goes through that door should go into my crosshair. Oh, one missed it. It's alright. Snake's got it. Snake always handles it. Oh, another one slipped through. I think that was the last one. Yeah.
It came as a complete
Nice.
when Ocelot discovered the S3.
Sonic have his red and blue striped rugby top as a DLC. Ooh.
Idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother.
Fishermail got us all.
Solid Snake simulation.
I do remember like playing through this for the first time and just being in awe. It's one thing that you just can never get is a second play. Every single Metal Gear game is best played on your first ever playthrough. It's an incredible experience on your first playthrough. Which is why Delta's not actually going to work as nicely. Because I already know how it's going to go. It is going to be a shame that it will be the first Metal Gear that I don't have that experience with. I don't have that first playthrough experience because I already know the story. I already know what's going to happen. It's Jack.
Those days during the Civil War were as real as they come.
What if some stuff has been altered? But they've already said, and everything we've seen suggests they are being as faithful as possible.
Now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Right. Excellent. I actually have a fast Metal Gear raid for once.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Boom. This is as long as nothing goes wrong with Solidus, it's not much of a PB, but we've got a PB. And in fact, actually, at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be another minute milestone. They released Chapter 3 for TP. They're not really. There's no such thing. They're not doing it. Delta did say "and more." Yeah, I think from that trailer where it said "and more," we can assume it's going to be things like secret theater, boss modes. I find it very unlikely that it's going to include Metal Gear Online. I know people are really hoping that they're going to bring back Metal Gear Online. Really can't see it happening. We would know. I'm pretty sure we would know by now if Metal Gear Online. They're now trying to push pre-orders. Now is the exact window that they are pushing people to pre-order and they start getting that money in. They would sell more pre-orders if Metal Gear Online had been announced. Peace Walker remake would be really nice. A proper remake of Peace Walker with because Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker was kind of like the bridge between Metal Gear Solid 3's old style of gameplay and movement. Let me just concentrate on this fight for a second, because we are on PB pace, and it would be nice to actually PB. I'm making a bit of a meal of it already. That's better. Oh, why am I on the floor?
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
John Konami here. Lots of... Oh my god, it would be a microtransaction heaven for Konami. Kick me, kick me, kick me, kick me. No, you bitch. And that is indeed a 24-second PB. I've finally PB'd Metal Gear Solid 2 for the first time in forever. And broken another minute milestone. That is going to be a 103. Finally! I've only been practicing. I've been practicing this game since August. When we started the Pentology speedrun series, I started practicing. It was probably more September that we got onto Metal Gear Solid 2. And throughout all that time, I don't think I got a PB after my like initial runs. The month of Metal Gear Solid Delta. It's all a conspiracy.
He said all living things want their genes.
Yes. Finally. A PB is not much of a. It's not much of a PB. It's only 24 seconds, but we take those. We freaking take those.
To teach that to our children.
I'm shit at this one. I'll take whatever I can get.
Our ideas,
God damn it.
poetry, compassion.
Oh god. A PB is a PB.
We'll tell them everything.
Oh, right. We now have a 9-minute set of credits to get through. So I'm gonna put my shades on. I'm just gonna chill out and relax. Oh, I'm gonna mute the audio so you can't hear anything. Muting the audio because YouTube loves to demonetize and flag videos that use any Metal Gear music. 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. There we go, Konami. Konami, that'd be the best gift you could give us with Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. You please. So actually, that's not fair. It's not Konami's fault that Star Sailor gets flagged. It's because Konami doesn't own the song. It's whoever Star Sailor's publisher is. Oh, PB, so now Konami is going to release Chapter 3 of TVP. Oh dear. Do you like my sunglasses? Just if you could, I mean, just now go on to Spotify or wherever you get your music and just put on "Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday" and just enjoy it in your own time. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I've only muted the stream. I haven't muted. God, I muted my own audio. I'm here jamming out. Metal Gear Solid. Okay. That was. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. No, that's bait. That's bait. That is. Oh dear. Konami should change the credits themes to royalty-free YouTube music. That sounds terrible. I mean, they could just no. Actually, take the glasses off. Take the headphones off so that I'm not distracted by the music. Do my hair. Looking lovely. Okay, Konami, if you're watching, I hope you are. I know you're not. Nobody ever watches my stream, except the Cynthia Harrell did the other week jump in, and I completely didn't clock it. Singer of Snake Eater jumped into my stream, and I completely didn't clock it until it was too late. I feel bad. But anyway, Konami, pointing this at you now. The best thing you could do Metal Gear Solid 3. Sorry, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. It would warm so many hearts. It would bring a whole community together in harmony, in pure joy, ecstasy. If you could just do this one thing for us, please let us skip the fucking credits. It's the worst thing about being a Metal Gear speedrunner. We have to watch the credits of every game. Every time. Please. Let's skip the credits in the new one. It's not much to ask. I don't want to learn Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't want to watch Metal Gear Solid 4's credits. Oh dear. It's killed me. I'm dead. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Oh. Yeah, if please give the credits. Because you just know they're going to be longer. They are going to be longer in Delta. It's a little over 10 minutes from defeating the boss to the score screen coming up. It's going to be longer in Delta because they're also going to have like original, they'll probably have to have some original credits to credit the original team that made it, and then the remake team, and then all the other stuff. And of course, there'll be loads more people who've worked on it this time out because it's a much bigger game. Oh my God, we're going to be sat there for quarter of a fucking hour at the end of every run just to see the fucking keratin not appear at the end of the game. I don't want this game anymore. Oh dear. The credits give you time to stare at the wall and think about what you've done. Oh God. Oh, it is. It's going to be like 20 minutes, isn't it? The end of every fucking run. 20 minutes. 20 minutes and not see a keratin on the score screen. Or not see a Gakko. What is it? What is it? What's it going to be? What is it going to be? What's the rank going to be for both of them? Actually, I imagine with the ranking system, they're going to copy 4 and copy Snake Eater 3DS. In the 3DS version of Snake Eater, you're awarded every rank that you got. You don't just get one rank at the end. You get a main rank at the end, but then you're also awarded every other rank that you qualified for, and you can collect them. You see which ranks and emblems you've earned. So I would think they do that, and I think they did that before as well, if I'm not mistaken. So guess what codename Nick has gotten in his playthrough? Oh, this will be Swallow. It's always Swallow in a very easy speedrun. No, Bat wasn't until... was there Bat in MGS2? Very, very easy speedruns is always Swallow. I can't remember what normal difficulty is. That's the only other speedrun I've learned is normal difficulty. I meant Swallow autocorrect. Autocorrect from Bat to Swallow. See, look, here's the HD remaster credits. How did they fit these into the song? How did they not make these longer? I think they did. So I have still got some gameplay to do. Well, not gameplay. There's still a cutscene to skip, so I've got to make sure I'm still on it. And I think MGS2 is one of the only ones where you don't have to listen to the phone conversation at the end. No, yeah, you don't. I think it's like only Metal Gear Solid 1 and No, Metal Gear Solid 2 is like the only one where you don't have to listen to it. Because you're doing 3 and you're doing 1 and you're doing Twin Snakes. Did the Fox unit fight in World War II? I think so. I'm Ron Burgundy. I can't remember. I think so. Right, hold X. This would be horrible now to lose this PB because I forgot to skip the cutscenes at the end. Just keeping an eye on live splits that I stop holding X so that we still see the score screen. There we go. So an IGT of 106.03, which you can see actually that IGT and my RTA line up perfectly. RTA of 106.03, but the one that we go by, the loading removed time, is 103.57. That is another minute barrier finally broken. It's my first ever sub 104. For this version of the game. I can't remember what my substance PB is. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah. Oh, and the only other thing to do is zero saves, obviously zero continues. Zero continues is actually good for me. There's usually one like in the tanker. Alert 16, potions 42, ration. Yeah, it's very easy. Doesn't really matter. I do still believe I have to show that I got Swallow. There we go. So yeah, did it. PB finally, and a gold split at the end. That's cool. That's cool. Jack Swallows. Yeah. Yeah, I will be unless something goes amazingly well at some other point, this will be going up on YouTube. I guess the question is, going to be worth it? But we'll have a look at that. If you've been watching this VOD on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you haven't gone insane like I clearly have this evening. And yeah, check out some of my other runs. Come check me out live here on YouTube, but also over at twitch.tv/NickRPGreen. Yeah. I just closes out the VOD for the YouTube VOD, closes that out nicely. Yeah, let me what does that actually do? Is it even going to be worth? It's only a 24 second PB. Is it actually going to be worth submitting? Because it might not be. MGS2 HD PC, very easy. See, but the thing is, nobody plays this version of the game. Everyone's still playing the original Substance, the original PC version of Substance, because it is still faster. I just prefer this is more accessible. Trying to set up the Substance version is a pain in the ass. I'm actually 6th on the leaderboard, except not anymore. I'm 5th. Top by 1 second. I take the 5th place spot on the board. 103.58 by Delcake 1 year ago. I'm now beaten. I take number 5 on the leaderboard now with this time. Right behind Callista Rain. But I've got another 30, 40 seconds to shave. World record is 101.30, which yeah, it's not happening. You should run. Metal Gear Solid 2 is a very easy run to get into and learn. The only major tricky bits, the Harrier is the hardest boss fight, and it is very tricky to get a really good time on it. There's a couple of glitches that are a bit tricky. That getting your head around ladder glitch first time is a little bit tricky. But once you've got it, it's not too bad. Swim glitch you don't have to do. I don't do swim glitch because I'm terrible at it, but that's another one that's a bit tricky to get your head around. And there's some other things like left side Olga. There's a few bits that you can do to speed this up. But as I said, my next intention with Metal Gear Solid 2 is to learn European Extreme, because I've found doing the most difficult runs to be a lot of fun. European Extreme on MGS3 has been fantastic. I've shown off European Extreme, a GDQ event, not a live GDQ event. I did Disaster Relief done quick. So that was great. Metal Gear Solid 1, I've done Extreme for ESA. online, and I've done. I did a load of MGS1 Extreme last year as well. So yeah, I'd like. Nice try, Rydenswick. Believe it, if you had the world record in MGS2, you'd not be watching my stream. So yeah, MGS2 is a very easy game to get into. I still would recommend MGS1 first, but MGS2 is a bit more. To be fair, actually, MGS2 is probably easier to get into than MGS1 on console. MGS1 on PC, as the original PC release, is easier, but it's not very accessible. It's a pain in the ass to play and install. And now you have to do minimal install and all of that shit. Yeah. But yeah, you should absolutely do it. Anyone can speedrun anything if they put their mind to it, and you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be all perfect. I mean, what this run was a 103.57. This is now 5th place on the leaderboard. Last place on the leaderboard in 14th position is a 135.38. Still got verified. Still on the board. Still the 14th best in the world. You should definitely do it. 9th on MGS1 all bosses normal 2023. I never did all bosses on anything other than easy. I did back on the PC version, the original PC version. I did normal and hard and extreme and easy. I've done every difficulty of any percent. I only ever did very easy and easy for all bosses. I never touched. One day I should really learn all bosses extreme and maybe do the other ones as well. From one ginger to another. This is some wholesome chat we're having. And once again, we pointed this out on Tuesday. This is a really wholesome chat between YouTube and Twitch viewers. The power. Technically, Twitch says you're not. Twitch says you're not allowed to combine your chat in this way, but we do it because it brings people together. It's such a lovely thing. Normal is kind of a meme category. Where there's loads of like MGS2 normal is kind of interesting. Twin Snakes normal is actually I would now argue since the Prozac skip, the Twin Snakes Prozac skip got found. Normal is the most interesting difficulty on Twin Snakes. We're beefing now. So yeah, I do think normal is the most interesting difficulty on Twin Snakes. Normal MGS2 is the only other difficulty I've ever done. There was a normal tournament at one point. I was going to check actually. Is it just MGS2 sub? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. Where am I on the PC? It said Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, if I recall correctly, is split into 3 games on the leaderboard. So let's hippy hop on over to here, shall we? Wow, I'm big now. Metal Gear Solid 2 is split into 3 games on speedrun.com. Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, which is any version of the PS2 version of Sons of Liberty. I have one. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, which includes any version of Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, which is available on PS2, Xbox, and PC. There is a PC version of Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, which is also the most popular Metal Gear Solid 2 to play. And then there is Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty HD edition, which is any HD edition version of the game, including the Master Collection. So 103.57 is what I have on this version. Now, Metal Gear Solid 2 PC, so Substance PC, is slightly faster. The world record is a minute ahead of the world record on the Master Collection PC version. but they're not, you know, they're not that far off. But remember, this is loading remove time versus it's actually IGT that go. IGT is what's done for Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance because it's really fast loads and and actually, if I recall correctly, loading times are removed from IGT anyway in the PC versions of Substance. Yeah, that is a much more it's one of the most contested. There are 105 runs of Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. I am, if I can even find myself on there, I am in 40th place with a 106.09, which actually means I could go back to MGS1 PC and massively improve my time. A 103.57 would bump me up to joint 21st alongside Half-Baked Snake, who sometimes jumps in. So there you go. I could actually jump up nearly 20 places if I could repeat this on Substance. And in fact, this on Substance should be slightly faster as well if I could do this again on Substance. So maybe it's going to be worth having a crack at MGS2 PC physical. Is that I don't know about a physical copy. I've never had a physical copy. You can get, I don't know if you can anymore since the Master Collection came out, but you could buy Substance on GOG. I don't know if you still can. Do I even have GOG? Do I even have the GOG version of Substance? Yes, I do have the GOG version of Substance. Is it still available to purchase? It is not. Metal Gear Solid 2 on GOG is not available. You can still buy Metal Gear Solid 1, and you can still buy Metal Gear, but you cannot buy Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance on GOG anymore. And you can only intentionally spot the chat race war. No, what I've been playing today is the Master Collection version, is the PC Master Collection version. But I do have the GOG version, and I don't think it was the GOG version I used to play though. I think it was I think I obtained it through other means before the GOG. As soon as the GOG version came out, I then bought it. But yeah, I obtained before the GOG version came out. I downloaded it. You need VSFix. You pretty much can't run Substance without fan patches because it doesn't work. Go B-Man did a load of stuff for the for like an overlay for it with IGT and other things. It's a real, once you've got it all installed and set up how you like it, it's really good and it works really well. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass to set up. A bit like Metal Gear Solid 1 PC as well, which again, you can get that on GOG. I wouldn't recommend the GOG version. I wouldn't recommend any version of it. It's not very good. But I know how you did get. Yeah, I pirated it because it wasn't obtainable anywhere else. But as soon as it became obtainable somewhere, like on GOG, I immediately bought it. GOG is nice to say. It's like Gonk. It's like you're a Gonk droid from Star Wars, but GOG. I've got loads of games on GOG, but that's mainly because a lot of Twitch Prime games are on GOG. I've got BioShock 2 and BioShock 2 Remastered on GOG. I don't play a lot of GOG games. I've got a Metal on GOG. I think I've got a Metal on Epic Games as well. I've got some whoop-ass on GOG, but I understood from Swal Beardson that it's not up to date. GOG, a lot of places that release their new games on GOG don't release them or don't update them very much. Unmetal always got late updates on GOG. I know, as I say, just said, so whoop-ass isn't up to date on GOG. Oh yeah, it's nice that the game's a DRM free. Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. I actually did a stream of that once. Awful game. Battlefront 2 Classic. I got loads. I got 90 odd games. 95 games in my GOG collection, and I barely bought any of them. Most of them are from Twitch. Twitch Prime drops. I barely touched any of them. Rogue Legacy. I did actually play Rogue Legacy. Yeah. GOG's still great. GOG's a great site. GOG. GOG is a great place to get games. Actually, I just thought I haven't actually checked Twitch lately to see what is available for free from Twitch at the moment. What have we got going? Hard Space Shipbreaker. Never heard of it. Lisfanga the Time Shift Warrior. Never heard of it. The Smurfs 2, The Prisoner of the Green Stone. That's on GOG as well. And Dark Sky on GOG. BioShock Infinite Complete Edition on GOG. I'm going to get that right now. I think I already own BioShock Infinite on Steam. Probably not the Complete Edition. I've never played BioShock Infinite. I've got BioShock Infinite on Steam. I don't think it's the Complete Edition, though. And it's worth playing now because they removed the 2K launcher. And it got that 14th Doctor David Tennant hair. It is a bit sort of David Tennant-y, isn't it? Time to be a complete ultimate nerd. If I have the 14th Doctor Sonic screwdriver as well, do I look even more like? Come on, I've got a fucking Sonic screwdriver to hand. Oh Jesus! The fact that I've got it to hand is even worse. You probably can't hear. Or you can probably hear it whirring if I talk. You know what would be worse? You know, what would be even more nerdy is if I also had Matt Smith's to hand. Actually, to be fair, I think this is a pen. I thought this was a pen. Maybe it's not a pen. I don't want to. I'm like trying to pull it. I'm like trying to pull it apart in case it is a pen. Or is it a torch? It's not a proper one. Sorry. There we go. Can I join this side of the wall? You can join whichever side. Ginger Guy's moved over to YouTube. Ginger Guy's moved over to YouTube so we can stop feuding. That's fucking great. Oh, I'm glad that I'm finally at a state where I haven't got YouTubers coming over to Twitter. When very early on, I used to have a couple of YouTubers who would have to come over to Twitch because like chat would die and stuff. My YouTubers gotten a lot better. It looked like you're going to be exterminated. Is it Peter Capaldi's? Oh yeah, you're right. That is Capaldi. Yeah, you're right. That is Capaldi's. That's not Matt Smith's. Matt Smith's. I do have Matt Smith's. I say they're actually Heidi's. They're not mine. I'm sure Heidi's also got Matt Smith's, but it's not. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe this one is mine. Actually, I might have got this one from a loot crate. This one might be mine. I know this one's definitely Heidi's. Heidi was into Doctor Who before. Heidi got me into Doctor Who. I was never interested in Doctor Who. Heidi got me into Doctor Who. I started watching Doctor Who when Matt Smith was the Doctor. And eventually went back and watched all of the modern Doctor Who. I didn't like go all the way back and started with William Hartnell. I did watch all of Christopher Eccleston's all the way through. And I've watched everything up until the new series with Nkati Gawata. I'm pretty sure I've just butchered his name. I haven't watched any of the new series. It's just 'cause I haven't got around to it more than anything. But I did kind of get put off after the stories for Jodie Whittaker weren't great. I do remember watching the first Christopher Eccleston episode when it first aired. We my whole family sat down and watched it because my mum and dad were Doctor Who fans when they were kids. We all watched it. I remember at the end of it, my dad saying, "Well, that was shit," and we never looked at it again. Discord. Oh, what's being posted in Discord now? What we got? What's going on? What's happening? Donna Noble has left the library. It's just a Doctor Who clip. Oh, sorry. This was you saying who when you said who turned off the light. Yes, if I'd noticed, I probably would have got that. Eccleston's Doctor was very weird. I think Eccleston's Doctor was better than he got credit for. But yeah, Eccleston's Doctor was a bit weird. But obviously, then David Tennant took over. The one that surprised me, the one that really turned me around was Capaldi. I remember before Capaldi was announced, there was loads of rumors. There was the way they do the new Doctors. They've always been quite weird the way they've announced. I remember them announcing Capaldi. They had like a live show where they then brought him out and said, "Your new Doctor is Peter Capaldi." I remember the only thing I knew Capaldi for at that point was The Thick of It. I'd not watched The Thick of It. I'd seen clips of it and I didn't like the look of it. It looked very vulgar. It looked shit. And I didn't like the look of Capaldi as a result of The Thick of It. And I remember there being loads of rumors about who it was going to be. I remember one of the rumors was what's the name of the actor? Rupert. I think it's Rupert something. It was in all the Daniel Craig James Bond films. And he was if you've watched Black Mirror, he was the Prime Minister in the very first and best Black Mirror episode. Where, long story short, he fucks a pig. It's amazing. If you've never watched Black Mirror, watch Black Mirror. It's amazing. The very first episode, the Prime Minister fucks a pig. It's incredible. That's all you need to know. Incredible. The new Black Mirror this year. Yes! Fucking love Black Mirror. I can't remember what his bloody name is though. He was rumored to be one in the running for it, and I wanted him to be the Doctor. As I said, I didn't know. As I said, I'd only really seen Peter Capaldi from Thick of It. Didn't like the look of it, and they announced it. I was like, really hope it's not Capaldi. Really hope it's not Capaldi. And they said, "Your new Doctor is Peter Capaldi." I was like, bollocks. I was like, well. I guess Rupert Jones doesn't sound right, but that sounds. Let me check. Rupert Jones is there. I can't remember if he's actually been in. This guy's actually been in Doctor Who. Let me go. Black Mirror episode. I'm gonna kick myself when I see it. The national anthem. Rory Kinnear. There we go. Not Rupert. Rory Kinnear. He was one of the rumored people to given it. Yeah, as I said, obviously Peter Capaldi got given the part, and I was like, probably, yeah, maybe I'll give it a go, but I guess I'm probably not going to be watching any more Doctor Who. And then watched it, and completely turned me around on Peter Capaldi as an actor. Capaldi is an absolute, considering what he had to follow, Matt Smith, David Tennant, Capaldi was an absolutely perfect choice because he was a very different, much older, very different style of Doctor. And I wouldn't say he's the best Doctor. David Tennant is obviously the best Doctor. But he played his Doctor absolutely perfectly for how he needed to be played. It's an absolutely incredible performance. There's just some of his monologues and some of his line delivery. It just, yeah. Oh, Ryland's Wig says Matt Smith is the best Doctor. Matt Smith's a fantastic Doctor. Don't get me wrong. I love Matt Smith. But it's always going to be Tennant. Yeah. Peter, I'd say, completely turned me around on Peter Capaldi as an actor. I've actually been meaning to go and watch the thick of it at some point. Yeah, Capaldi's just. I think the advantage Capaldi had is Capaldi's Doctor also had some of the best writing and the best stories. As I said, the writing, particularly for him, is phenomenal. The story about war. The one where he talks about the scale model of war and how war works. I can't remember exactly which episode it is. It's the one with the Zygons and all that is just fantastic. And Ryden's Wait, you're absolutely right. Jodie Whittaker was good, but we never really got to see how good she could have been because the writing was just a bit shit. It was a bit all over the place and yeah, not great. I don't know what the latest series has been like, as I haven't watched it yet. I will probably watch it at some point, but it did seem like it had gone very much geared a lot more towards kids again, which is fine. I don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with trying to target new audiences with Doctor Who. You know, if that's the idea. You want to bring new audiences in. Heaven Sent Time Lord's trapped in the dial by himself by 4 million. Oh yeah, that is a good episode. Lost my train of thought now. Yeah, absolutely. Doctor Who should be catering to new and younger audiences. I shouldn't be the target audience for Doctor Who anymore. You know, teenagers. Bringing new audiences in is absolutely who should be the target for it. Yeah, I always really enjoy watching a piece of media that completely changes my attitude towards an actor. Kingsman did exactly the same thing for me for Colin Firth. Before Kingsman, I had no time for Colin Firth at all because what I knew him from was things like Bridget Jones and rom-coms and all of that. I don't think at that point I'd seen King's Speech. So yeah, and then we saw trailers for Kingsman and Colin Firth kicking ass. I was like, oh, actually this looks good. And then watch Kingsman's one of my favorite films. I absolutely love. I absolutely love the first Kingsman film. The second Kingsman film is good. It's still a very good film. The King's Man, the third one, the prequel one was all right. Kingsman 1 is such a good film, and Colin Firth absolutely kills it. Love to see him do more stuff like that. I'm sure there was another actor who recently kind of jumped into that sort of, has been a very serious actor and jumped into doing action and killed it as well. And I can't remember who it was. Yeah, it's always fun to see like really serious, like period drama actors and serious drama actors then get to let loose and do something like that. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's not a great example because he's not really a serious actor. He's more of a comedy actor. Bob Odenkirk, who played Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad, obviously Better Call Saul, did a film last year called Nobody, and I believe a sequel is currently in the works. And he was great in that. Again, he's been a comedy actor, but he has been, for the last 15 years has played Saul Goodman, which is, there's comedy in there, but it's very much a drama and very much a serious role. So then to see him, let loose in Nobody, it was really fun. And with Christopher Lloyd as his dad, who also gets to kick the shit out of people, was fun as well. Next Generation, about how Patrick Stewart was very serious at the beginning and then grew to have fun and do more comedy styles. If you're a fan of Star Wars, whoa, massively spoke out. That is, I'm getting if Heidi ever watches this stream back, I'm getting shot. Heidi is a huge Star Trek: The Next Generation fan. In fact, she's a big Star Trek fan. She's very much a Trekkie. I'm very much Star Warsy. I don't know. Liam. I'm assuming that's supposed to say Liam Neeson. I remember seeing Liam Taken for the first time, and Liam Neeson being amazing, and then that's all he's done since. And it's now really boring and dull and stupid. Although he was in the Lego Movie, and that was great. Liam Neeson's very good at comedy, surprisingly good at comedy. And of course, he still loves Star Wars. Any chance he gets to do Star Wars. Heidi absolutely adores Next Generation. And she's watched a lot of other Star Trek as well. She won't watch the original. She won't watch the original Star Trek series. But she watches all the movies. She's watched all the latest ones. She watched all of Lower Deck. She watched all of Strange New Worlds. She think she finished Voyager. She started Deep Space Nine, but she struggled with Deep Space Nine. Her favorite by far is so on her bedside table at the moment is Patrick Stewart's biography, Making It So. She's reading through that at the moment. And she loves it. I've really struggled to get into Star Trek. I've watched bits of Next Generation, and yeah, it's all right. I've watched the 3 Chris Pine movies, and they're all right. The third one's probably the best. The second one is just stupid. Benedict Cumberbatch's character should never have been Khan. That's what I've heard that about Deep Space Nine as well. I never really got into any other Star Trek. As I say, much more interested in Star Wars. But the one thing that we both love is the Orville. Partly because we're both big Seth MacFarlane fans. We both love Family Guy. We'll watch it. American Dad's back. There's new episodes of American Dad. New episodes of Family Guy are coming to Disney Plus soon as well. It feels a bit nostalgia, cliche. It's not cool to like Family Guy anymore. And Family Guy's nowhere near as good. Family Guy has not been very good in a very long time. I still enjoy Family Guy. I do think American Dad's better than Family Guy now. American Dad's been better than Family Guy for a long time, but Family Guy will always be the iconic one. Yeah, Norm Macdonald. What they're gonna do for Norm Macdonald in season 4? You're right. Family Guy is what they used to make fun of The Simpsons of. Simpsons should have died a long time ago. Family Guy should have died. American Dad's done its run as well. American Dad probably shouldn't have stopped. I did watch the first season of the Cleveland Show. I did not watch any more. Cleveland Show was not great. And I haven't watched The Simpsons in years. I should probably watch the new season of Futurama because they brought Futurama back. I should probably have a crack at new Futurama because I enjoyed Futurama as well. We watched Heidi and I recently finished watching our second watch through of the Orville. And the Orville is fantastic. Because it's not stuck up itself like Star Trek is. It's they did nail it. Oh, sorry, you're saying they nailed it. I'm assuming you're talking about Futurama. I'd forgotten about Futurama, actually. I should give it a go. I don't think I ever watched all of Futurama before. I don't know whether it'd be worth going back and watching it again. Or if I could just, start with the new season. kill him off in the 5th season by finding out he kept his illness secret and found him hidden in the wall panels. Aww. No. Can't do that to Yaphet. That's horrible. Yeah, I love the Orville. And I think one of my favorite things about the Orville is Gordon Malloy, Lieutenant Gordon Malloy, he's the pilot, played by Scott Grimes. Because Scott Grimes voices Steve in American Dad, and it's so funny listening to Scott Grimes, and just occasionally when he gets particularly when he gets really emotional, really angry in the Orville, you just start to hear Steve Smith come out. It's really funny whenever it happens. Just really funny to suddenly like, there's the high pitched Steve. I have seen Galaxy Quest is one of Heidi's favorite films of all time as well, because it has Alan Rickman in it. Alan Rickman was Heidi's favorite actor. And yes, she did make me watch Galaxy Quests a couple of years ago. And yeah, Galaxy Quest is very, very good. Very good film. But going back to Scott Grimes, funny about Scott Grimes and Steve. He's also the dad in Ted, and I still haven't watched the series of Ted because I've got no way of watching it yet. I don't think. I do want to watch the series because apparently the series is really good. The first Ted film was really good. The second Ted film is a bit crap. But apparently the Ted series is really good, and Scott Grimes is in that, but. Scott Grimes is so good in the Orville. There's one episode in particular. If you've watched the Orville, you probably already know which episode I'm going to talk about. I can't remember the name of it. But it's the one where they accidentally go back in time. Or Gordon, I can't remember exactly how Gordon ends up going back in time on his own, and they go and try and rescue him. Is the episode just called Time Travel? Yeah, basically, Gordon ends up going back in time. They go back to rescue him, but they can't get quite back far enough. And it turns out that they rescue Gordon 10 years. Is it twice in a lifetime? Sounds right. They go back, but they've gone back 10 years too late. So by the time they get back, it's only been like 20 minutes, half an hour. But Gordon's been trapped in the past, 21st century, for 10 years, and he's made a life for himself. He's got a wife. He goes and finds his wife, his perfect girlfriend, because there's another episode in the previous season where they find an old phone in a time capsule, and he makes a replica. He replicates the phone. He gives the phone to the computer's holodeck and gets the holodeck to like recreate the person in the phone by analyzing text messages and stuff. And when he goes back in time, he finds the person who owned the phone. He basically Futurama in reverse, yeah. And yeah, he meets her, he gets married to her, they have a child, he's made himself alive. He's still a pilot, but flying commercial airplanes. And the whole episode is then about the crew of the Orville getting there and learning about his life, and he's broken so many laws because you shouldn't mess around with time travel and stuff like that. But it gives Scott Grimes a real opportunity to play the character very seriously and very emotionally, because by the end of it, they want to take him back, and he's like, I'm not going back. I've got a family. I've got, I've created a life for myself here. You're too late. You're 10 years too late. And they're like, we have to take you back because you've broken so many laws and rules and stuff. And I don't want to spoil the end of the episode and how it will end, but he's incredible. It's an incredibly powerful performance from someone who has been he's the comic relief throughout the entire series. He's the main source of comic relief and comedy in the series. And to then suddenly slap him with this really hard-hitting, emotional episode, his acting is spot on throughout. Fry does become his own granddad. I don't think Gordon Malloy becomes his own granddad. Yeah, I should definitely watch. I should definitely watch some more Futurama. Looking at the time, I should probably also hit the hay. I've still got the latest episode of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man to watch, so I'm going to watch that in bed. But before we go, shall we have a look and see if there is somebody to raid? Who could we raid? If you're on Twitch, we can raid. If you're watching on YouTube, then the stream will just come to an end because we don't have raiding on YouTube yet. Maybe one day. Really, really Longathon is currently live. OG Happy Dude is currently live. Happy Dude's currently live doing some achievement hunting in The Bouncer. Never heard of it. But let's raid Happy Dude. So we're gonna raid Happy Dude. I do this in Twitch rather than on StreamerBot because it tends to fail. OG Happy Dudes should be correct. Yep. So thank you all very much for joining in. I hope you've had fun. Yay, PB. Got a PB today. Finally something to upload. Don't forget, check if you want to see me do Metal Gear Solid 2 again this Sunday. I'm running it for No Fish. I'll post on the Discord server. Links and I'll be on Blue Sky. Obviously, follow me on Blue Sky, Discord. Anywhere you want to try and follow me, go to nickrpgreen.com/whatever it is you're trying to find me on. So Twitch, YouTube, Blue Sky, Discord, speedrun.com, nickrpgreen.com/Blue Sky will go to my Blue Sky. And that's Blue Sky and Discord are probably the two easiest ways to keep up to date with what's going on. So yeah, see you then. I'll be streaming again next Tuesday. I am on holiday next week, but I do still plan to stream. Where next Tuesday we should be back on Crash Bandicoot. So thanks very much for joining in. Have a great weekend. And if I don't see you on Sunday, I hope to see you on Tuesday. Goodbye. And watch Fallout. Fallout's great. I fucking love the Fallout show.